Oh yeah. What's up, West? Go Niners. Yeah, they're playing out of their fucking SARMs, bro. No doubt. D-line looks really good. Bosa planting the flag on Baker Mayfield was like one of the most important, one of the most entertaining things that happened in football. Oh, hey. Look at her. Hey. Hey. Tim, what's going on? Hey. Oh, oh, shit. You played Call of Duty Mobile yet? Yeah, suck at it. It's not fun. What's up, Jerry Nicklin? Brentos plays Madden. What up, though? CVS waiting for my plug. I don't know what that means, bro. Like a butt plug? Woo! Yeah, I suck at mobile shooter games. I used to suck at Knives Out. Now I suck at Call of Duty Mobile. I haven't played it in like a week. I played it for like 3 or 4 days, and I can't do this anymore. Like, yeah, I can kill the bots, but like, meh. Who wants to kill bots? It's not a good time. It's just not fun, you know. I want it to be fun. It's not fun. So yeah, there's that. Waiting for my, not like weed. Fortnite Chapter 2 is good. It's alright. Inspired you to create your own channel? That's cool, man. I appreciate that. I'm happy for you. I wish you the best of luck. What are you doing on your channel? Hold on. I'm gonna go look. Go look. Let's take a gander. Open link in a new tab. Let's see what we got. Ooh, 1 million in pro packs. You gotta like that. 6 million coin shopping spree. Let's go. Alright. Well, here. I'll drop you a sub. I'll drop you a sub. What's up, Luke? 100K? Oh, yeah. No, I got a bunch of coins, but... See, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, was the lack of... Yeah, I'm looking at it. The lack of streamability of this game. Well, what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to hit the sub button. But what I'm going to tell you, Dennis Davis Jr., is that you're kind of making the same mistake that I made. You have to you have to be like laser focused if you want your channel to grow. And so you know, if you're gonna play Call of Duty Mobile, then play Call of Duty Mobile. If you're gonna play EA games, like you can play NBA Live and you can play Madden. You know, you could do those. Those two things are kind of interchangeable because they're like the same game, but they're different. You could do that. But if you're gonna make like highlight videos, then you need to make highlight videos. If you're gonna make like play EA games, you play EA games. If you're gonna play mobile shooter games, you play mobile shooter games. Otherwise, it just gets too confusing, and people don't know whether they should join or not. So I kind of made that same mistake. And you can see, I don't think I can pull it up. I can't pull up the picture that I put in the Discord chat. But if you joined the Discord chat, you can see what my subscribers did. And if you look at the month between April and July that I posted in the Discord chat, that was when I started streaming Madden again, and I exclusively streamed Madden for 2 months, and that's what my channel did. And if you look before that, you could see that like when I'm playing Fortnite or whatever, the games that I want to play, Call of Duty was the worst if I could go back that far. And you could look at what my channel did when I was playing Call of Duty. I'm like good at Call of Duty. I'm not good at Fortnite. I'm not good at a lot of these other games. But when I played, you know, when I was playing Call of Duty, my subs just went down. Nobody wants to watch Jerry play Call of Duty. It's just what it is. Is my thumbnails good? I don't know. Let me look again. The thumbnails on your that you actually made are okay, but most of your videos don't have thumbnails. You know what I mean? So like the Kyrie Irving thumbnail is all right. The best team under 100K thumbnail is pretty good. You know, but like if you look at your Call of Duty Mobile SARM, like that's not a thumbnail. You know, the best buzzer beaters of 2019 or whatever. That's not a thumbnail. I don't make thumbnails. I was never good at that. That's just not my forte. And I'll be honest with you. At the end of the day, like thumbnails are good when you get to a certain spot, but thumbnails don't matter anywhere near as much as content. If somebody clicks on your video and they watch 2 minutes of your video and they don't regret it, they enjoy it, and they watch the rest of the video, then they're going to watch your next video too. And as long as you keep making good content that nobody else is making, people will continue to watch your channel. I mean, that's just how YouTube works in general. And then when you get to a point like where CHF's at, as an example of somebody that we all know, you look at CHF's channel, I think he pays Blackout Creates to make his thumbnails now. And I don't know how much he pays him, $3 a thumbnail or something. I don't fucking know. I don't do any of that. I have no idea. But you look at the thumbnails that he's got now. If you go back through time and you go to his channel in the infancy of his channel, and you look at his thumbnails compared to what his thumbnails look like now, there's a giant difference. And like, yeah, is that advantageous? Absolutely. But you have to get to a certain point before. If you have 100 subs and sick thumbnails, it's not going to help you get to 200. You know. Now, if you have 5,000 subs and you got sick thumbnails, that'll help you get to 10. So it's a matter of exposure. Because at the end of the day, if your video doesn't have 20 to 25 likes, no matter what, if your like to dislike ratio sucks, if you don't have 25 likes on a video, you're never going to end up in the recommended. And at the end of the day, that's what you need to do. You need people to go on YouTube and type in Madden Mobile 20 and your video to show up on the search. So, we could do this right now. Hold on. Let me see if I can hit the SARPs, and we can do like a little experiment here. Maybe we can do a little experiment as a group. All right, this is going to get a little weird here for like 10 seconds. Hold on, I got to adjust all this. I'm so bad at all this shit. Ooh. This is going to get like really like weird. Hold on. Boom. All right, there we go. So, when you do this, Madden Mobile 20, right? What do we get? You get QJB, you get Noob Kill, you get Slay, you get WebTie00. Let's go. Let's go, WebTie. QJB, Noob Kill, Jeff Fields McCormack. Whoever the hell that is. Shout out to Jeff Fields McCormack. He's all over this thing. Goose. Everybody's boy Goose. Slay, Noob Kill, QJB, Noob Kill. So, anyway, the bottom line is when you get to this point where you're on this list of things, you can see I subbed you guys like I said I did. When you get to this point, this is when it starts mattering. So let's turn that off so it doesn't become AIDS, and I can't see the chat either, so give me 10 seconds. That's when things like thumbnails matter. Before you get there, thumbnails don't make no damn difference. QJB pops up because he gets 1 million likes. He's got over 1 million subscribers. Where are you? They're missing the best YouTuber. Laugh out loud. I appreciate that, but nah, come on, man. I haven't made a lot of Madden content, so I'm not going to be on it because I don't make Madden content. And I haven't made Madden content. I personally blame EA for that. I don't think that this game has streamable content. It just doesn't. So last year, if you joined the Discord that I posted in the top, I can post it again just in case anybody was late. If you join the Discord and you look at my subscriber, I've just posted. It was like the last thing I did. I posted a screenshot of my subscribers for the last year. And if you look at between like April and June-ish, which was the end of Madden Overdrive, the last couple of months of Madden Overdrive. Now, most people found that there wasn't a lot of content. You didn't see a lot of people making videos. CHF was barely even making videos. I fucking remember him live streaming playing Breaking Bad and cooking meth in a trailer, which is like, this is CHF cooking meth in a trailer, whatever. But that's how dry the game was. That's how dry the game was. So, what I did was I stream snipe Overdrive draft tournaments. That's what we did. We played Overdrive draft tournaments, and everybody drafted a team, and then we would stream snipe each other, and I gained a bunch of subs doing that. We had fun. It was a good time. There is none of that now. What are you going to stream snipe me in arena mode? Meh. I don't really even like playing Overdrive, so I'm not like, stream snipe me in ranked Overdrive. Bleh. I'm not doing that, you know. Can you go to one of my videos, tell me what I need to work on? Yeah, oh, sure. Fuck it. I got nothing else to do. Hold on. Let me watch something that I know something about. Because I don't... What the hell? I don't really know which one of these videos you think I should watch. I don't like care about copyright or anything, so... You should play COD. Why? I suck at it and I hate playing it. What did you miss? You didn't miss anything, Skull. What's up? Maybe later. All right. Well, it's open to anybody. I went in the voice arm, so it's open to whoever. Because we like watching you suck. Well, that sounds kind of gay, Gavin. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. Brent. Wait, Brent McCreesh? Is that right? Is that right? I don't remember. Something like that. I used to have a guy. I don't. Which one of these videos should I watch? Because I'm going to watch it. I'm going to pull it up full screen. Show the world. Make my SARP smaller. Let's go! Let's go! Oh yeah. He always stole my snipes. Exactly. Nicklin gets it. How to get Juju. Alright. Let's go to how to get Juju. Boom. Oh, yeah, they're going to make this very AIDSy to do. They're not going to make it easy. I can't see the chat either, so bear with me. Well, I guess I don't need to do that. Why is it so quiet? Is that me? Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't see the chat. I fixed it. Legend. Well, if I had a suggestion, if you're going to start a video, you should already be in the game when you start the video, not loading into the game. But that's, like, stupid. How old is this? Oh, August 5th. It's very quiet. What, you want me to watch a Pick 6 Brett video? Brett will watch that next. Balance. Whoa! Scared the shit out of me, Randall Cunningham. Boom! Fowler, So, that's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you is, one, the most important thing. The most important thing. Whoa. The most important thing is you got to make a longer video than 2 minutes. And then you either need to have the game sound off or you need to be louder than the game sound. Like the balance of audio from the game versus I couldn't even hear you talking over the video. So that's just constructive criticism of what you need to do. I'm not watching you count to 69 pennies. Maybe later, Nicklin. Maybe later. Webtime busy tonight. Otherwise, I would. No cat. Meet up with my friends up there after. What are you guys talking about? I gotta go drive to Princeton. Sounds pretty gay. I started the channel 3 or 4 days ago. Game sound is 8. The problem with the game sound in Madden Mobile specifically, whether you're playing Overdrive or live events or whatever, is they say the same shit every fucking time over. It never changes. It's always Blue 90! Blue 90! Omaha! It's like always the exact same fucking... Here we go now! In Overdrive mode, that's what they say. Here we go now! How about them Lions, Jerry? Yeah, they got fucked. Twice this year now, so far. We should be in first place in the division. Nobody wants to talk about it. It's okay. I don't really want to talk about it. We got fucked, though. And I will say that it's exciting to see that on a national level, people are fucking talking about it. Because we got fucked by the refs against Dallas in the playoffs, and nobody fucking talked about it. Nobody talked about it. They called pass interference on the field. They picked up the fucking flag, and then when you watch the replay, there was absolutely fucking pass interference. Nobody ever talked about it. Nobody. SportsCenter didn't talk about it. Scott Van Pelt didn't say a fucking word. There were hella bad calls both ways. What do you mean both ways? Where? Both ways? I don't... Name one call. Name one bad call that the Lions got the benefit of in that game. You said both ways. I'm trying to figure out what you mean. There was 6 calls that were bad calls that went against the Lions. I don't remember one call that was a bad call that went for the Lions, with the exception of on the field calling Kerryon Johnson a reception, but then on replay they overturned it. So it didn't even hold up. So I don't know. I'm confused at what you mean by both ways. I guess I must have missed. It's very possible. There was a face mask they missed, I believe. Yeah, I don't remember that. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I don't remember that. I know there was definitely a face mask on a Green Bay offensive lineman on the play that they called hands to the face on the Lions when he didn't even get his hands in the face. I know that. That was a missed face mask call. I saw that. I didn't see it the other way. Now, I'm not saying it didn't happen. Like I said, I just didn't see it. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. But either way, when you're in a 3rd and 6, the Chiefs should have lost 3 games in a row. We got pimped in that game too, but whatever. Roughing the passer, touched him on the shoulder. Touching the quarterback on the shoulder, 15 yards, first down. 3rd and 8, incomplete pass, if I remember correctly. Rough. But, either way, the Packers scored 13 points on extended drives by bullshit penalties. I want to point out that you can look this up, because this is a fact, The Packers have gained more yards on penalties than any team in the NFL, 501 yards. The Lions have gained less yards on penalties than any team in the NFL, 223 yards. Now, if you're telling me that that's just, oh, well, it's the Lions just happen to, other teams commit more penalties against the Packers and teams commit less penalties against the Lions, that's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit. It's just bullshit. It is what it is, you know? What I see Packers fans on Twitter say, most of them agree that the game was fucking fixed and it was complete bullshit. But a few of them are like, you act like we never got fucked. We got fucked by the Seattle Seahawks, right? With the Fail Mary or whatever the fuck they call that shit. Which is true. They did. In a year that they won the fucking division. Like, sorry if I don't fucking feel bad for your team that's won multiple playoff games and Super Bowls in the last 20 years. The Lions got fucked out of their only playoff berth in the last 20 years. The last time they won a playoff game was 1994, and if I remember correctly, they won the game 6-2. So, you figure out how a football game even ends 6-2. But that was in 1994. That was 25 years ago. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure there's somebody in the chat that was alive when that happened. I'm not positive about how old DJPM is. I don't think Tiger Ham's 25. I could be wrong, though, but I don't think so. Weren't even alive the last time the Lions won a playoff game. So, if you explain to me, I would love to hear. 32. There you go. DJPM, the only person in the chat that was alive when that happened. And he was, like 7. That was in 94. He was like 7. Maybe 8. He might have been 8. Depends on what his birthday was. Why do the Packers deserve the benefit of bad calls? The Pistons are going to be atrocious because nobody wants them to win either. It's the same in every sport. Detroit always gets fucked. And it's because the entire world thinks that Detroit is a giant shithole. That's what everybody thinks. That's what all of you guys think deep down. Because people in my chat have said it before. Oh my God, have you ever been shot at? Like, the fuck are you talking about? I live in the suburbs. It's beautiful. I live in a great neighborhood. And I live less than 2 miles from multiple $1 million houses. There's a 6,000 square foot castle that's worth like $100 million 3 miles from my fucking house. Detroit got defense, no offense. But have you been shot at? No. The Red Wings are definitely trash now. Back when there wasn't a salary cap in hockey, we used to buy our way to Flavortown all the time, which was great, you know? Like, dude, the city I grew up in, Troy, Michigan, Troy, Troy, Michigan. It's the city I grew up in. The whole time I lived in Troy, it was like the 5th safest city in America. It's still on the list of like 25 or 50 safest cities in America. And it's consistently on the list of safest cities in America. So, like, this whole idea that, like, you live in a dangerous place, like, bitch, you're from a more dangerous place than I am. I live in Troy. You know, fuck. How about them Buckeyes? Yeah, Buckeyes, it's hard to say how good they are. They look like they're good so far. You know, they passed the smell test, but they haven't played anybody. So we'll know about the Buckeyes. We can have this conversation. Connor Brooke, I will remember this. We can have this conversation on the 25th about them Buckeyes. And why can't I find this Lions 6-2 playoff win? I don't know. I think they played the Dallas Cowboys. I thought it was 6-2. Maybe I got... I believe... Maybe it was 91. No. No. I thought it was in '94. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe we lost the playoff game in '94. Oh no, we lost the wild card in '94. I don't know. Maybe I'm confused. Apparently, I'm confused. Playoffs do 16-12. We lost to the Green Bay Fudgebackers 16-12. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the last time we won a playoff game was 1991, so I'm mistaken. 38-6. Even better. And then we got piped 41-10. Awesome. Well, in my defense, I was 9, so, you know. I was 9. Make a buttery ham sandwich right now, Jerry. We all want to see it. I could do that, but I'm not going to. I just ate an entire pizza. Well, I didn't eat an entire pizza. I still have 2 pieces left. I'm going to eat them, though. Don't worry about me. Auburn Tigers lost to Florida. Yeah, Baltimore is way more dangerous than where I fucking live. No doubt. No doubt. It's not even close. Well, at least you don't have to have an end-of-season heartbreak to ruin your playoff chances. Oh, man. Imagine being fat and saving pizza. Shaking my head. I mean, look, bro. I can't eat an entire... I mean, I could have ate the whole thing. Okay, I could have. But I would have felt, like, kind of uncomfortable. Like, so I just kind of eat till I, till I feel comfortable. It's probably more than a normal person eats. Damn, my light switch is really fucking dirty. I could see it in the camera. That's amazing. Woo! Didn't the Cowgirls win the Super Bowl in '94? I don't know. They're gay, though. Ever ate till you puked? No. Yes! Yes! I did! I did once. It was a long time ago, though. It was like 20 years ago. I lived in Colorado, and I'll never forget this. I almost did forget it, but it was Velveeta shells and cheese, okay? And I made a thing of Velveeta shells and cheese. And I ate it, and I had like 3 bites left. And I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. Like, I shouldn't have did it. Like, I knew that, like, I was full. Like, beyond, like, because I had like 8 bites left, and I was like, I could power through this. And then I got like 5 in. I had 3 or 4 left. And I'm like, dude, like, I can't do it. Fuck it. I'm a man. I'm fucking doing it. And I fucking ate those 3 bites. And then like 10 minutes later, I puked up Velveeta shells and cheese. And I've never eaten it again. I'll never eat Velveeta shells and cheese again. I can still like taste it in my brain. But that was 20 years ago. Actually, it's probably 19 years ago or 18 years ago. But same idea. It was before September 11th, 2001. I can tell you that for sure. Because I moved back to Detroit just before that. So it was sometime in early 2001 or late 2000. I just did it one time, Brett, that I can remember. Gonna win the division. Thanks for asking. Yeah, you get that sweet secondary, bro, that nobody can abuse. So I would assume that you got a big game. If the Eagles beat the Cowboys this week, it's this week, isn't it, Brett? If the Eagles beat the Cowboys this week, they have a reasonable chance at winning the division. The division's not very good. Let's be honest, okay? The Giants aren't good. The Redskins aren't good. I'm not sure the Cowboys are good. You know, they have some injuries on their offensive line. Philly's defensive line is actually... We have the best secondary in... Oh, shut the fuck up, Brett. You're retarded. Brett, please tell me how Cousins torched your secondary. Their secondary's atrocious. They're all hurt. The whole secondary is hurt. I'm not playing COD. I'm never playing COD again. I uninstalled. I uninstalled the game. I don't want to play it. I'm not good at it, and it's not fun. So yeah, if you're good at it, then play it. No one torches our secondary skull. It's the best in the league. Bro, you literally have a post on Instagram that says the opposite of that, Brett. You have it. You posted it. You were like, why didn't we get Jalen Ramsey? Our secondary sucks. We needed Jalen Ramsey. No, I don't got NBA Live Mobile. But I wouldn't stream it if I had it anyway. There's nothing to stream. Bro, it's your Instagram. What do you mean, lies? Truths. I like pizza. I can't say that I've ever had a meatball pizza. Our secondary is goated. Who's your best defensive back right now? Don't be coming at me with this Ronald Darby shit. Fucker's been injured. Don't be coming at me with Avonte Maddox. He got absolutely killed. I think the Lions actually murdered him. Yeah, Ronald Darby is best in the league. You got Fortnite on PC? No. I can't play PC games. Douglas. Don't even know who he is, but he's got ass in his name. How good could he be? But it doesn't matter. Ronald Darby's not the best in the league anyway. Even Brett doesn't agree with that. Brett, on his Instagram post, lifelong Eagles supporter, said Jalen Ramsey's the best in the league. And I don't think he's wrong. I think he's right. But, come on. Slay is better than anybody in the Eagles secondary. Eagles secondary is not good. Sendejo is the Eagles' best defensive back because he constantly injures the Eagles' other trash defensive backs. Texas Roadhouse, give me some catfish. You be safe in them Troy streets. It's real out there. Let's go. Richard Sherman. I think Richard Sherman definitely was. He's still up there. He's obviously still goated. Like, I don't know. I had asked the question, it was probably a year ago or 9 months ago. It was like, is Richard Sherman even still an elite defensive back? He clearly fucking is. He clearly is. Stats don't lie. He definitely is. I don't know. Smart just goes to show you. Marcus Peters is goated. Didn't he go to Baltimore? Didn't he get traded to the Ravens like yesterday or today or something? I think he did. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure they picked up Jalen Ramsey and they traded Marcus Peters for a linebacker. Remember when Josh Norman was GOAT for a year? I think there was a lot of hype about Josh Norman because he shut down Scrodell Beckham. But I think that other teams have showed that it's not that hard to shut down Scrodell Beckham. So, I don't know if that makes you the GOAT anymore. Has the best secondary in the league and no one can tell me otherwise. Yeah, I know, because you're not fucking reasonable at all. The only reasonable football discussions you've ever had is about every single team in the league except for the Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Lenny Young and a fifth for Peters. Steal. Oh, yeah, huge. Yeah, it's great for you guys. It's good. It's a good play for... It's a good move for Baltimore. But they didn't need the defensive back either, so it was actually probably... it was probably a good trade for them, too. Hill or Hopkins, best wide receiver in the NFL? Yeah, I'd say that's probably a... He shut down Odell. Odell literally caught a game-tying touchdown on him. I think that... Didn't they play each other twice? I could be wrong. Goose TV commented on my vid I posted 3 hours ago. I like Goose. He's from around here too. He's in the area. Thoughts on BK Metcalf? I don't know. Hasn't done enough yet. He's got a chance. What do you think about the Bears? I think the Bears got an awesome defense and an atrocious offense. So anything can happen in a Bears game. Their defense is like legendary. Like they have the potential to be one of the best defenses in the last 15, 20 years. You know, that if they play to their potential, that's what they are. I mean, just all the guy, Eddie Jackson and there's so many guys, Trevathan and Khalil Mack, obviously, but the Bears' offense is an absolute fucking joke. What do you think about the Jets? Well, I mean, they won a game, with Darnold. So there's that. We lost to the Jets last year. That was pretty embarrassing, especially since the very first play of the game was a Lions pick 6. And then we lost the game. That's unbelievable. The best YouTuber is that Asian kid who opens people's packs all day. I'm pretty sure he's talking about Jeffy J. Noob Kill doesn't open other people's packs. What was the score? 42-10? What, when the Lions played the Jets? No, I don't think we lost by that much. Did we? Maybe we. I don't think so. No, we didn't get piped. Chiefs got the best offense in the league. I mean, yeah, as long as the refs got their back, then they got the best offense in the league. Their defense is atrocious, though. The Chiefs' defense is not good. They're not good. No, you got piped. $48-17. Yeah, we did. We got the thick pie. What was I remembering? Okay, well, the game was close until the third quarter. But it wasn't 42-10. Remember when Jeffy bitched at Slay because Slay was live streaming when Jeffy wanted to go live? Is that what started that whole thing? Yeah, I did see Louisville beat a ranked team. What's happening? I'm just chatting, Mullah. I was bored. Detroit not going to the playoffs. I don't know. The Kansas City's going to the playoffs. What do you mean? You guys lost 2 in a row. You should have lost 3 in a row. Your team does not look good right now. So you can talk about Detroit, but Detroit's look good every week. We've made some mistakes and cost ourselves some stuff, but we've outplayed every single team we've played so far. All of them. We outplayed Arizona, ended in a tie. We outplayed Kansas City, and we lost the game, but we outplayed them. We outplayed Green Bay, and we lost the game. Outplayed every team we've played. Every one of them. Outplayed the Eagles. We outplayed everybody. Seahawks will win their division. I don't know. We'll see. Niners might be legit. It's hard to say right now. They haven't really played anybody. And everybody thought the Dallas Cowboys were legit except for Brett. You didn't outplay Philly. We beat ourselves that game. Okay. Trey Flowers totally blew that game versus Green Bay. How? Defense is definitely legit. There's no doubt. San Fran's defensive line is definitely legit. No, I don't think the Pistons are going to be good this year. I don't ever think the Pistons are going to be good. They could surprise me, but I never think the Pistons are going to be good. I haven't thought the Pistons were going to be good since 2006, I should say. Between the years of 2003 and 2006, I thought the Pistons were going to be good. Phantom calls, yeah, I don't know how Trey Flowers did anything. I mean, he sacked Aaron Rodgers for what should have been essentially the game-clinching sack with 8 minutes left. They had to punt and we were up 9 points. We should have won that game. Just that one call. Everybody's talking about these 6 calls that were bad. There was. But it was just one that really mattered. The last one was bad too because we could have had we would have got the ball back and we would have had a chance to. You would have got the ball back down 1 with 1 minute and 34 seconds left, assuming he hit a 40-yard field goal. But that's a big assumption with Mason Crosby. Yeah, I know they made it to the playoffs, but everybody makes it to the playoffs in the NBA. Like, it's not hard to make the playoffs in the NBA. You can be below 500 and make the playoffs in the NBA. You definitely can't do that in football, or I'm sure it's happened before. I'm sure some football team that was 7, 8, and 1 maybe would be like how it could happen, or 7 and 9. Man, I'm sure a 7 and 9 team in the NFL's made the playoffs before, maybe once or twice. I don't know if the Bucks are the best team in the NBA either, but I'm not going to argue the point. They're better than the Pistons for sure. 7 and 9 won the division before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Brett thinks every Philly team is the best team, so I wouldn't even bother listening to him. So did the Panthers at 7, 8, and 1. There you go. It's not like a common thing, though. 2010 Seahawks were the only one who won division with a losing record. Yeah, I remembered that happening with the Seahawks. I thought that had happened, that they made the playoffs at 7 and 9. It's really hard to do, though. I never said the 76ers were the best, but we are the best in the East. What are you talking about? Toronto won the championship. They lost Kawhi Leonard, so now you're better than them. You got a point guard that can't shoot, and then you got Joel Embiid. That's what you got, right? Mathematically, the worst team who could make the playoffs would be 3-13. Well, yeah, but I mean that's not possible. I mean, it's possible, but it's not actually possible. I don't watch the Steelers. I have no desire to watch the Steelers unless Philly plays them. Oof. Very excited to watch NBA West this season since the Cavs won't do anything for another 20 years. The Cavs, I don't even know if they'll do anything in 20 years. I don't think the Cavs will ever do anything again. If it wasn't for LeBron James being from Akron, they never would have did anything so far. You know what I mean? Ooh, Al Horford. He's only 36. I don't know how old he is. I'm just fucking around. They'll be lucky to make the playoffs this year. Like I said, it's not hard to make the playoffs in the NBA. They'll definitely make the playoffs. We didn't need Jimmy B. Yeah, you did. You need a guard that can shoot. Can you start over? Easy, Ramathorn. Drink some fucking maple syrup. You need a guard that can shoot. Clippers gonna win it all. Anthony Davis will be injured by midseason for the Lakers. I don't know. The West is obviously where it's at. You know, there's no doubt. It's not hard to lock down Simmons. Simmons locks himself down. Josh Richardson. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. The Clippers, Lakers, Golden State, Houston, all those teams are the teams to beat. Like, anybody in the East, including the 76ers. The Bucks are good. You know, the 76ers are good. But I don't think in comparison, I don't think. Clippers, Lakers, Western Conference Finals. That shit would be entertaining as fuck, wouldn't it? A little Subway Series for the people. I'd watch that. For entertainment values. Every game at the Staples Center. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Bucks and the Clippers. A lot of people are picking the Clippers. Clippers are better than the Lakers. No, but that's what they say, Skull. You get the idea. I don't think they have a subway now. I don't think that LA has a subway. I could be wrong. I don't think they have an L either. No, Chicago has an L. Bucks will be watching the finals on the couch. Clippers have the best duo in the NBA right now. Where is it? Who do they got? Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Subway, eat trash. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out sooner than later. We got like 4 or 5 months. Knicks are gonna win it all this year. Oh my god. No, they're not. I mean, Brooklyn didn't Brooklyn make some, didn't Brooklyn sign some people? Am I retarded? LeBron and AD is definitely a better duo than George and Kawhi. They play the same position. On paper, the best duo. Look at the Browns on paper. They're good. In reality, diggity dog shit. No, they're not good on paper. The Browns aren't good on paper. Baker Mayfield's not good. It's pretty simple. And they have midget wide receivers. And they can't block. There's no protection. Football is won in the trenches, man. You need an offensive line and a defensive line. And if you don't have that, you're not going to win consistently. Coming into the season, they were overhyped as fuck. I've been saying it. How long, anybody, what's the date today? I've been on this channel for 2 years and 3 months. Not quite 3 months, but how many times have I said that Odell Beckham's overrated? How many times? Now, it wasn't once. It wasn't 10 times. It was probably 100 fucking times. How many times? It's got 1,000,000 times. I've said it 1,000,000 times. Odell is overrated. He is overrated. I'm not saying he's not good. He ain't worth the money you gotta pay him, though. He ain't that good. Anyone with a brain knows you can't change a losing culture over one off season with a rookie head coach. And you're talking about a team that is in a similar situation to the Lions. They never get the benefits of a call. Odell needs a quarterback. Odell needs more than that. Odell needs to get his fucking head in the game. That's his problem. You don't have his fucking head in the game. His knucklehead factor is way too high. You have to pay him so much money, and his knucklehead factor is like through the roof. It's a problem. He's not as good as Antonio Brown. He was never as good as Antonio Brown. Not even fucking close. Not even in the same argument. And they're a very similar wide receiver, kind of like a hybrid slot deep threat receiver, right? Because they're not like tall enough to be like a Julio Jones, right? I mean, or like a DeAndre Hopkins or something. They're not, they don't like jump high enough. They're not as athletically gifted. I mean, like physically. As physically gifted, I should say. Not athletically gifted. Physically gifted. As your typical standard WR1, the Randy Mosses of the world, the Julio Joneses of the world, that kind of prototypical wide receiver one. They're not that. They're more like a hybrid between that and a slot receiver. Antonio Brown's the same thing. Antonio Brown was way better at that position than Odell. There's just no comparison. It's not even close. And, now Antonio Brown doesn't even have a fucking job. The Browns locker room has been fucked ever since Josh Gordon left. The Browns locker room was fucked when Josh Gordon was there. I said, Brent, I said specifically on stream, and Green's not here to tell you that I absolutely said this. Absolutely said this. That you won't notice that much of a drop-off losing Odell and replacing him with Golden Tate. And I don't think you have. I don't think you have. What did he have? He had 6 receptions for 104 yards and a touchdown, right? He's the same fucking player. They're very similar. Odell's a little bit better than Golden Tate. I'm not saying that Golden Tate's as good as Odell. I'm obviously a Lions fan, I'm not saying that. But it's just not that valuable of a position. It's not as valuable as Julio Jones or AJ Green or, Randy Moss or whatever. I mean, the Sterling Shepard position is a more valuable position than that kind of hybrid slot receiver. The YAC guys just aren't as important as the deep threats. It's just what it is. It's the NFL. I mean, it's just, in 2019, this is what football is. Josh Gordon was self-medicating OBGYN. OBJ needs to see a psych. Yeah, he definitely does. Tate was decent when we had him for a couple games. He's good. He's not bad. I'm going to the Cincinnati versus Jacksonville game Sunday. I think we get the job done and get our first win. I don't know, man. Minshew's got a thick mustache, bro. Gardner Minshew's got the best mustache in the league since Aaron Rodgers cut his off. He's, without question, best mustache in the league. And that's worth like an extra field goal a game. Tate's job is to get underneath stuff, not try to go out and moss DBs. Yeah, you're not wrong. But like I said, OBJ's not really that kind of a receiver either. You know, he's not. He's just not. He's not that prototypical WR1. He's just not that. I mean, you could relate it back to Madden Mobile. You know, would you play? Would you play an Odell Beckham card at your WR1? I don't know if you would or not. I wouldn't. He's not tall enough. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't fucking know. You know. I like me some Gardner Minshew. There's no doubt. I like that he's just that. There's just that look. He's just got that weird like redneck swag. He might just drop it. Do you even play Madden Mobile? Yeah, but you don't play Madden Mobile. OBJYN. Let's go. Fragile, can't block for shit. And it's easy to get in his head. Look what Josh Norman did to him. It's easy to get in his head. You just gotta fuck with him. And he gets mad, and then he gets beat up by a kicking net on the sideline. Yeah. Yeah, 87 OBJ is your WR1 when you did play. I get it. But yeah, Odell in the slot makes so much more sense, though. It makes way more sense for the game, you know, because he's fast and his route running is good. All that shit is good, and those are the stats that you want in the slot, you know. The kicking net had been working out. Upgraded poles. The kicking net piped him. He got banana blasted. Personally, I play speed on my WR1 and WR2. WR3 is more of a jump ball tight end type ball catcher. I run a 2 tight end set because I like blocking because I run the ball the whole time. If I throw the ball like 4 times in 3 LVL drives, 4 total times, I did something wrong somewhere along the way. I just run the ball. Run against everybody. 87 defense with 2,000 power. I'm running the ball. Running is for pussies. It doesn't matter. As long as I put up 22, I don't care. Air it out like a man and throw picks against good defenses. Especially people with good defensive schemes. You will throw interceptions. The safety with his fucking 970 fucking speed will fly out of nowhere and pick your fucking ball. I don't throw picks. You don't even play Madden Mobile, though. And if you did, and you throw lasers, you would throw picks. I'm not saying you can't throw the ball. But you really got to know what the fuck you're doing to throw the ball. And you really don't have to know what the fuck you're doing to run the ball. You just have to have good play calls. If you call good run plays in the right situations, you don't need to throw the ball. I throw the ball when I have to. If I'm in 3rd and 16 somehow, I'm going to throw the ball. But the fact is, it's hard to get in 3rd and 16 when all you do is run the ball. You'd have to lose yards on back-to-back plays. Heard head coach Doug says he guarantees a win this Sunday versus Dallas. Shaking my head. What a tard. Hey, I don't know, man. Rasheed Wallace, when he played for the Pistons in 2004, guaranteed a win, and we won, and it was huge. They called it guaranteed. It was awesome. Read the safeties, see if it's cover 1, 3, cover 2, 4. I use a lot of short crossing route passing plays where it's nearly impossible to get picked. All I'm saying is if you play against good defenses with good defensive game plans, I don't care what kind of plays you call, you will throw picks. You know, unless you're a top player and you know exactly what their defensive play is before you say hike, you know. Like some of these guys, like Brett, you know, some of these guys that are in, you know, top 50 leagues consistently and play with like really good players that really understand how to read defenses. I mean, more than just saying if it's cover 1 or cover 2 or cover 4 or whatever. Like, you'd be able to do more than that. Yeah, if you know what the play is, you might know how it breaks down and you might be able to make open passes. But the fact is that you're more likely. See, like SBP here, I actually don't remember what league he's in, but I know he's in one of them top 10 leagues. And it's just true. It's just if somebody's got a good defensive game plan, it's a lot easier to shut down in this season of Madden Mobile. Not every year at Madden Mobile, but this season of Madden Mobile. It's a lot easier to shut down passing attacks and get picks than it is to shut down running attacks and get fumbles. Your wide receiver is more likely to tip the ball up into the air and a defensive back pick it off the tip. That's more likely to happen than you fumbling the ball. Don't put your love inside these bitches because forever is never. Is that like some weird ass fucking middle of Ohio armpit of America gangster way of saying don't get bitches pregnant at your age? What's up, Speedy? Bro, Skull, you're talking to a guy that's been in a top 10 league forever. And you've never been in a top 100 league. Like, he knows what he's talking about, bro. He knows what he's talking about. I promise you he knows what he's talking about. You get sacked with the BKs. Oh, with the block shed? Yeah. See, Skull hasn't faced an 88 defense because he quit playing three weeks ago. There wasn't 88 defenses 3 weeks ago, 89 defenses. These guys with the 89 block shed, Strahan, and like Strahan's stats aren't even really that great, but every time I run to the left, yeah, I'm on the Discord, bro. Every time I run to the left, when I run HB Blast, I run to the left, and Strahan just throws my tackle down like he's a bitch. Now, I don't have a Deerdorf. I don't have Isaiah Wynn. I pulled a 40-SARM Isaiah Wynn, but I sold it for 3.2 million coins because I'd rather have the coins. But I have some, BK, Teron Armstead, 84 tackle from the last promo.
Hello?
What up, no?
Hello?
Who's that?
Hello?
I'm going to punch you in your fucking dick. Oh, it's Mullah. You didn't sound like Mullah. You sounded like Webtie. There's 89 defenses now. I know. There's about to be 90 defenses pretty soon. Evolve Peppers and Strahan both throw offensive tackles and tight ends. Other people's Facebook accounts have been banned temporarily and make them lose the LVL. Let's go. Well, what the fuck's the point of that, Speedy? I mean, I don't care, but I don't understand what the point of that is.
Can I tell my story?
Yeah, tell your story. I can't wait to hear it.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure my connection's good so you don't, so I don't cut out or anything.
I can't wait to hear it. Yeah, I got. Okay. I don't have evolved shit because.
All right. So last Saturday was homecoming, right?
Yeah. I don't know him personally, Skull, but yeah, I know who that is.
Okay, so last Saturday was homecoming. So I took this girl that I've known for a pretty long time. I don't know. Okay.
You got a girl pregnant, didn't you, Mullah?
No. Fuck no. Anyways, basically, she pissed me off during it because just the way she was acting, like, then I don't know, like, she's still not over her ex, which pisses me off.
All right.
But so alright, so after we got out of the high school, we like sat in her car for a little bit, and I kind of just told her how, like, I don't know, I just confronted her about everything, really.
Right.
So she got pissed at me. So on my story today, I put, don't put your love inside these bitches, because forever is never. And that pissed her off even more, which is cool, because if she wants to be pissed off, it's not my problem, right? But anyway, so I'm probably just going to have to call her.
We got a Mullah salty because he ain't tall enough to rebound in the chat.
Well, wait, what'd they say?
Mullah salty because he ain't tall enough to rebound. Oh, that's such a good comment. So why don't you just tell her her best friend's hot?
Because, listen, I'm not trying to just ruin things. I'm just trying to make them better. Like, I don't know.
Look, bro, if she's still in love with her ex,
You fucking act.
if she's
bro.
still in...
No,
You already
it's
ruined
like, I
it
don't
by
know.
posting a story on Instagram.
What?
He already ruined it by posting the thing on Instagram.
No, it was, yeah, but it's not, first of all, it was on chat. And she didn't know it was direct. But, well, I'm sure she assumed it was direct. They would say it was direct about her. Damn, bro. Y'all niggas can hear the story from fucking chat.
The bottom line is...
Bunch
The
of-
bottom line is if she's still talking about her ex, then she's going to cheat on you with her ex. And you should just...
Well,
Get away
no,
from
no,
that.
no, that's the thing. I'm not looking for a relationship. But what I'm saying...
Well, I mean,
is,
you're
like,
trying to get your
I'm-
noodle wet, right? How old are you, Mullah?
Yeah, but I also, like, I don't know. Like, okay, I care for her, but I'm also not trying to, like, be with her, if that makes any sense.
Just shoot her like X got shot.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Wait, what did you say?
Shooter like
How
X
do I
got
kick
shot.
Oh my god, you guys are ridiculous. Gavin P. Harris always in voice chat when he doesn't ever talk. I don't know, he likes to be in the voice chat.
Yeah, no.
Definitely a bitch.
Well,
Yes,
He's a lurker. He's an eternal lurker. He loves lurking.
Simba, sweetie.
He likes lurking. He likes to lurk. What is it, Wednesday? What time is it? Oh yeah, we got a long time.
why did I get server muted indefinite? What the hell did I do?
So anyways, what was I going to say? I don't
Bro,
I
was
don't
that
really
you?
shit because
I got
I'm
muted
hanging out
indefinitely,
with
so I
a bunch
assumed.
of shit cool. And then the following today, I have a Halloween party that about to get mad bitches. Basically, the story is, if she's mad, then it is what it is, right?
Mullah sounds like he wants to get a Rehypnol prescription.
I don't know why people-
He's trying to get out here Bill Cosby and these bitches. Hit him with the Bill Cosby, Mullah. It's good advice.
I don't know why you don't just shoot her.
What? You can't shoot people, Brett. This is America.
Well, they do it on GTA, so it's loud. Just throw her out of her car, stomp her out, and just fucking shoot her in the face.
Wow.
Okay.
Brett's a good person. He's got a good heart.
I don't know who that was. I assume it's the
Unreal. Brett's trying to be like, I didn't say none of that. What do you mean?
Next person to mute me is getting DDoS. Your whole router is getting fried.
Oh, better not
It's
mute him.
Gavin, he's a mod.
It's not Gavin.
If Brett didn't do it, Jerry didn't do it, and I didn't do it.
Brett probably
No,
did it.
was, I don't know who it was.
call me. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Brett's a big fan of.
All right, but anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed my story.
I enjoyed your story personally. I thought it was great.
You know, I thought I'd give an update over a little while.
So you should take her to SeaWorld.
Hell no.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Why would I
Take
do
her to
that?
SeaWorld and be like, look.
She's not CC. She doesn't get that special.
Oh, all right, I got you. Well, what happened to Cece?
I'm just playing. I don't know, bro. She's on Crush.
You want me to tell you a true story, Mullah, about somebody named Cece?
Yeah.
This is a true story.
Yeah. What's
I
like
used to
Cece.
buy weed when I was 15 years old. I used to get a ride down to McNichols and Wanda in Detroit. This is like the fucking hood. And I used to buy weed off of giant, I mean, like fucking Debo-sized black guy named Cece, and he sold weed in little manila envelopes. True story. A Cece sack. That's what we called it.
CC's Pizza.
I was 15.
It's like an all-you-can-eat pizza buffet.
I was 15. This chick drove me down there. Her name was Kate. She drove me down there to get a Cece sack. And we got pulled over getting back on the freeway. And the cop, like, was like, you know why we pulled you over? And she's like, no, officer. And he's like, you ran that stop sign? And she goes, well, I didn't really feel comfortable stopping down here. And he goes, yeah, you shouldn't feel comfortable stopping here. You should get out of here now and don't come back. Thanks, officer. Gone.
So I assume the officer was.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Did he shoot her?
No, we were white.
Oh.
But how white was the girl?
She was really white.
No, we were white.
Super white.
That just went over everyone's head.
She was super white.
Like as white as that waitress girl that just twitched.
Oh, no.
Shoot her, Jerry?
Adriana's pretty pasty. She wasn't that pasty, but she's still white.
Ooh, anal Lee.
You can't spell Adriana Lee without spelling anal. You know what I mean? Facts. Big
Oh, yeah.
facts. So, are we as a group going to all troll Harry Mack tonight? I feel like we should do that.
Do what?
Troll Harry Mack.
I don't know.
Harry Mack's a
Who's
Harry Mack's a freestyle rapper.
Oh, yeah.
He does Wordplay Wednesdays, and what he does is he freestyle raps constantly, and he uses
Oh wait,
he uses the
Does he have a beard?
yes, and he uses YouTube. Well, he does it with YouTube comments. So you just comment in his chat, and then he'll he doesn't use every word because you can't, but he'll just pick out specific words and just keep freestyling and like using the words. So last week, me and Feeds and a couple other people were kind of trolling him, like putting banana pipe and Minnesota snowplow in the chat and shit. So I'm trying to get him to use some words, but I feel like if we do this as a group, we can make things happen. He's really talented. Dude's got amazing skills.
What time?
It's at 8 o'clock.
What time?
I'm not really a big fan of trolling people. Really.
Shut the fuck
I'll
up,
be
Brett.
off of work. I'll be off of work, so I'm definitely.
Harry Mack's legit though. Like the dude's got sick. He's just it's a sick talent that he has.
Bars on bars.
Yo, did he have like a video go viral?
He's got a bunch of the viral videos. His first video that was like was like popular was him rapping on Venice Beach. He's just walking up to random people and like
Okay,
talking
I
about their
know how many
clothes and their
examples
hat
I'm
and
talking
like just freestyling and pointing at shit in the background and stuff, and like he's really skilled. Got a lot of skills, but he started doing this live thing on YouTube on Wednesday, and he uses the YouTube comments in the same way. It's like people throwing words at him.
The moment you're like, oh, you know, he just throws words out, and I'm like, sounds like the dude that was up there, like on the beach sidewalk, and he was like the guy with the red shirt and shit, and he pointed it out, made a rhyme with it, and on to the next person, on to, and he just switches between people, keep
Yeah.
going. He's sick.
Yeah, he is disgusting. Well, he does it on YouTube.
Why he doesn't like shower or something?
Yeah, Brett don't like trolling at all.
No,
No.
it's very messed up, and I don't understand.
Yeah, it's very toxic. I don't support that.
Yes.
Kind of behavior.
You guys are
Bad.
fucking gay.
He-
Lying.
People tend to call me the troll police. People see
Yes, I've heard you. I've heard Brett. Brett, I've heard you referred to as police before.
the troll police. Yeah. If you
Harry
troll
Mack's
the entire
lit,
Outer
bro. I'm
Banks-
telling you, he's good. He's really talented. It's good. So at 8:00, this was the plan. So last week we had him say Brett loves Kelly. It was really good.
Let's go.
Brett
Like,
loves
that
what?
wasn't no. I wasn't.
It's
like,
in the Discord.
about that.
There's a video in the Discord. I'll repost the video in the Discord.
Blocked.
please.
Nobody told me about it.
I'm always working. Now,
Here.
so-
I just posted it in the general SARM. But it was at the end, so like
Where's it at?
it's in the Discord SARM right now. I literally just put it in the Discord SARM. It's coming right now.
Well, it has a pop up.
It's coming right now. But it was at the end. It was at the end of the SARP, so he didn't like rap it. He just said it.
I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to listen. Hold on.
Well, you sent me a picture, not a link.
There's a video.
I click it's a picture.
It's definitely an MP4.
It's okay. I'll just research it.
Nah,
right now.
that's an
Alright,
image,
well,
bro. Wait, you have to download it. That's
Well,
why.
there you go.
Oh, I'm not gonna download it.
I can play it.
I think. Oh no, it takes me to a
Live
link. I'm so
word
confused.
play Wednesday, right?
Unable to play during call. That's big gay.
Just go on YouTube, bro. You could do it on YouTube.
This is too
Episode
much.
10. Towards the end.
Oh yeah. He's like, this is another Wordplay Wednesday. Brett loves Kelly. Let's go.
No way.
Let's go. Harry Mack.
You want to be a part of the? You want to be a part of the FMK club?
No.
Look at what tie was in there.
Yeah, Webtie. Yeah, Webtie is the one that got him to say it with the dono. That's
Why
the
don't you
trick.
be a part of
So
it?
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna donate. I'm gonna donate a couple dollars, and I'm gonna have him say Minnesota snowplow, and a couple other things for sure that I want him to say, so I can clip it because that'll be really entertaining for myself. So if I got to give Harry Mack a couple dollars to get him to make raps with Minnesota snowplow and banana pipes,
Oh, you gotta pay.
what's that?
You gotta pay.
Well, you don't have to pay. He'll read random comments, but like, so I put banana pipe in the chat, and he made a rap, but he thought I think he thought I like mistyped, and he said banana pie. You know, and I'm like, God damn it! I thought he said banana pipe. I was so excited, and he didn't. When I rewind it, he was like, "I am the guy. Something about banana pie." I was like, ah.
It's called the Brett Loves Kelly.mp4. The fucking video.
That's what I named it. Let's go. So then we figured out at the end that like, if you give him $1, he'll say anything. Like Brett Loves Kelly. We typed Brett Loves Kelly in the chat 800 times to get the clip to put it in Discord. You know, because you were sick. We felt bad for you.
yeah.
We wanted to make you cheer up. So we thought that was a good way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Steelers! You big gay.
I wasn't told about it. So now it's not.
Well, no, it was in Discord, but I think you went to bed early because you were sick. It was last Wednesday. It was a week ago. I can't remember who was.
Shout out Double T.
Let's
That
go!
was good.
I can't remember who was in there. I know Gavin was in there for sure. I was in there. Webtie, Gavin, Feeds. There was a couple other people in there.
I gave Steelers a thick carrier yesterday on Fortnite. We got 3 out of 4 dubs.
But I thought as a group,
Help them out.
this is probably the best trolling opportunity we've ever been presented with. Because we can all just type the same comment in at the same time. Like we were doing that one day. We can all do that. And then, like, how does he not use that? He's got to rap, whatever the fuck that is. He's got to do it. It'll be like the only comment in the chat. Let's go. And he kills today Gerald.
Steely-
No, I mean,
Dude, I'm just saying, he must make a lot of money off doing
I have a question. How did you like my 10 kill dub?
he's doing all right.
Jerry?
Yeah, I wasn't impressed with like how botistic everybody but the last guy you killed was.
Oh, they were pro, bro.
They were pro. Yeah, bro. The one guy was a bot. You shot him in the back of the head. He was just standing there looking at his wall.
No, he was trying to edit.
He was trying to edit, bro. He was bad. Any middle
He was trying to
schooler
edit
pussy
the
today?
kid,
Not
but
yet.
The edit wasn't working. I talked to him after the game. Felt bad for him. Just gave him-
Steelers said, "Hey, Brady Spaghetti."
Hey, Steely.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first time I heard him respond to him like that. Usually he's like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, no.
Oh, Steelers my best friend.
Oh, yeah. You carried him to Dubs. Brett carried Steelers.
Oh yeah. That's why he had a 32 KD.
Brett carried Steelers to 3 out of 4 wins on Fortnite yesterday. That's what I heard.
Yep.
That's what I heard. I don't know. That's what Steelers said. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yep.
It sounds believable, though, because Brett's goated on the touchpad.
So I challenge you to get a 10 kill dub solo, Jerry.
I'm not getting a 10 kill solo dub ever.
Come on, I did it. You gotta do it.
I got two solo wins the last week of season 10.
Well, I mean,
I have more solo wins than you. Brett's being awful quiet now.
how many you got? I got 9.
I have
solo.
10. We had the same amount.
Get on my level.
We had the same amount. You got 1, I got
Get
2.
Get on my level. You don't have more kills than me in solo. Guarantee you
This
that.
season or overall? Oh,
you
you're
don't have
you're
any
high
kills
on
than
Jerry
me in
Noose if you
solo.
think that.
Nope, you have how many kills? do you have
At
in
least
solo?
3,000.
Oh my god. it's so
You're not even
bad.
close to that, Brett.
What do you mean?
You're not.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding
no,
me?
I'm dead serious. You're not
Get
even
outta
fucking
here.
close to that.
You're not even at 1K.
You're not even at 1K.
Yeah, right. Haters. Tell them Steelers. Tell them they're haters.
Anyone tied up in your attic? No, I don't think so. Unless I forgot about somebody.
Yeah, I do that pretty often.
Yeah, it's always just Hatters.
Do you-
Steelers said Hatters
do you
in the
shoot them
chat.
Afterwards.
Okay. How about them? How about them Steelers though? They were looked goated last week.
Steelers look pretty good this year. They might make the playoffs.
Steelers are goated. I mean, it's like one of the worst divisions in football, isn't it?
They look like a Super Bowl caliber team this
Who
year.
else is in the call? Brett, Speedy. I would assume Gavin P. Harris is here, but I don't hear him talking.
Moa.
Mula, but he's not talking either. There you go. Yeah, I was right. Gavin P. Harris,
Am I?
legend. If I wasn't already subbed, I would sub to you just because of this stream. Oh,
Oh,
all right.
I'm not muted.
Defense looks goated. Offense is horrible.
Speedy,
Devin Bush.
part of the FMK.
I watched more Devin Bush than probably anybody in this stream. And
I have no idea what you...
I don't know if I ever seen him look that good. He looked good.
I was asking if you want to be part of the FMK club.
F from what?
It's like his clan in Fortnite. It means fucking MILF Kelly. It doesn't actually mean that, but that's what it
It
means now.
does. Me and Banner, FMK Banners and FMK Brad.
Rookie of the year,
Hoping
easy.
people to be a part of it.
Maybe. Yeah. He played like it
No,
last
Rookie of
night.
the year is going to Miles.
How many
Sanders.
fumbles does Miles Sanders
Rookie of
got?
the year is going to- It doesn't matter about fumbles. Look at the stats.
How many touchdowns does he got?
Doesn't matter. Look at
Devin
the stats.
Bush has as many touchdowns as Miles Sanders, and he plays defense.
How many touchdowns does Miles Devin Bush have?
I don't know,
Are you
like
trying to
2 or
Tulsa?
1. I don't know.
For player,
Oh my
rookie of the
god.
year?
Miles Sanders is getting.
Miles Sanders isn't getting Rookie of the
No
Year.
cap.
Over Bosa and Bush.
Bosa's trash and Bush is fucking.
And there's other guys, too. What about Minshew?
Shit, bro, you were the biggest homer.
Minshew's a bum. The only thing good about him is his mustache.
It's the best in the league.
Because yeah,
What is Miles Sanders the best in the league at?
Reception yards.
He's not the best in the league at reception yards.
Yes, yeah, for a halfback, he's leading. I'm posting this in the chat.
Yeah, leading the league in reception yards, and he's like 5th in fucking all scrimmage yards. Blah 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 blah. Minshew's got the best mustache. Offense, defense, special teams, coaches. You fucking name it. Best.
Buddy. Rookie of the year, buddy.
He's not gonna. He's not even in the conversation right now.
Rookie of the year.
He's actually not.
He's in this conversation for it, so he is.
He's actually not in the conversation yet. I'm not saying he couldn't work his way into the conversation. He's not even in the conversation.
Rookie of the year.
Hawkinson's more in the conversation because of week 1.
Oh,
I know. No, I'm not saying that's right.
He's
I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying it is. That's the truth.
He's jumped so many fucking.
I'm telling you the truth, Brett.
Name him.
I'm not saying he deserves to be there. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. He's there. He's in the conversation. Miles Sanders ain't yet.
Carson Wentz is winning MVP.
David Montgomery, Kyler Murray, and Gardner Minshew are like the ones that they keep talking about.
Carson Wentz is winning the MVP.
Carson Wentz?
Yep.
Brett's like so... He's like so much of a homer that he's not realistic. Like, that's what happens with Brett. That's what he does.
I'm telling you.
Who's the best wide receiver in the league, Brett?
Alshon Jeffrey.
See? You see what I mean? But that's the conversation right now. Kyler Murray, Gardner Minshew, David Montgomery. That's the conversation, right or wrong.
Well, they'll know Miles Sanders by the end of
Devin Bush has 0 touchdowns this season, already rigging it for him. Wait, Devin Bush definitely had a touchdown last week, didn't he? I thought I saw it. I swear I saw it.
Yeah, he had like a fumble recovery for a touchdown or something like that.
Russell Wilson is MVP this year.
Scored.
He might be right now. Yeah, I could see that. Sure. I could see that right now. But, you know, there's a lot of football left.
He's MVP for the little.
We still got, what, 11 weeks of football left? 10 weeks of football left?
I don't want to call them midgets and dwarves, so I'll just call them little people.
Well, that's very politically correct of you, Brett.
Yep.
What about Drew Brees, though?
Nice trash. He got injured.
Stafford Super Bowl MVP in the chat. Doubtful. You got to make a Super Bowl to get the Super Bowl MVP, Steelers. And, I don't think that's going to happen. Tell Brett to shut the fuck up sometimes. I would tell Brett to shut the fuck up, but he doesn't listen anyway.
No F word. Sorry. Deshaun
Watson may win MVP, to be honest. Typically, the MVP goes on a winning team.
I traded. They're winning. They only got 2 losses. I think.
They're BKs.
Lies. I traded Deshaun Watson in my fantasy for Kamara. That was a good trade.
There's no
I
way.
did.
Nah,
Yeah, it's like because I got my boy Russ. I got Russell Wilson, so I didn't need Watson.
Wait, why do you have Russell Wilson?
Because he's better than Watson.
Wait, you don't have Carson Wentz?
Someone snagged him too fast. He was like a first-round draft pick.
Wait a minute. Are you can you imagine? You don't think Carson Wentz is worthy of a first-round draft pick?
I couldn't. I would have snagged him.
Who'd you take in the first round?
6th pick. I don't know. I'd have to remember. I
forgot. You don't know who your best running back is?
It was Dalvin Cook.
Oh, you took Dalvin Cook. Why didn't you take Jordan Howard?
Because I was the 6th pick and wasn't there by the
What
pick.
about Jordan Howard or Alshon Jeffrey?
I took Christian McCaffrey in the first round, and
You're goated.
Made
They were
the
all
did.
thinking.
Indeed. So I assume you play in a
They're all
PPR league because
sorry.
you even considered that, Mula, so it's got to be PPR. Because you wouldn't.
I really wanted McCaffrey, but fucking he was already snagged by the time. Fucking all the good.
So
guys
you
were
didn't take
snagged.
Alshon Jeffrey, you didn't take Jordan Howard.
I couldn't. He was.
He was not. 0%.
In the
Him,
No way.
Him, Miles Sanders, Carson Wentz, Zach Ertz are all taken.
That. What you play in like a Philadelphia Eagles fantasy football league where you guys just sit in a circle and jerk each other off and talk about how good
Nope.
all your players are?
No, it's just they just know that they're gonna pop off.
Wait, PPR? Why not Sanders
Why not?
number one? Because Brett doesn't actually have any faith in the bullshit that he speaks. Let's talk about the Rams and Ramsey trade. In my
Sanders
opinion,
is-
it's a good and bad trade. In my opinion, it's probably good for everybody.
I think they Ramsey went to the Rams because he has Rams in his name.
I think Ramsey
So I think that's basically what
Ramsey
they're
wanted to
going for.
play. Ramsey wanted to play in a big market, so it's definitely a good trade for him. The Rams have been
Yeah,
getting
but they gotta-
torched,
yep.
so makes sense that they'd want the best cornerback
Yeah,
in the
but-
league.
They gotta make cat. They have cap room.
Yeah, when you pay Jared Goff, he's the highest paid quarterback right now. You have the second highest paid running back.
And you got fucking Aaron Donald.
And you have Aaron Donald, who's making the most in the league for a defensive player. I'm pretty sure.
You got all those studs, Aqib Talib
Yeah.
and everybody else.
I don't agree with that. Like, okay, all of those moves are cool except the Jared Goff one. He's not a franchise.
Nah, Goff's not that good. Goff's not that good. There's plenty. There's backup quarterbacks in the league that are as good as Goff, in my opinion.
Nick
Yeah,
Foles
and-
better than Goff.
You want to build around a rookie.
Nick
quarterback.
Foles is better than Goff.
hmm
I think that's true. Goff's okay. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not. He barely made me cough. I mean, I'm not sold on Goff being this like legendary fucking future quarterback or whatever. You know, I'm not sold. I'm not
Well,
sold on Jerry Mahomes either. Now, don't get me wrong. Jerry Mahomes does some pretty incredible things, but he's also got a pretty incredible team to do it with. You know, yeah.
Oh, Brett Favre sold on Mahomes as well.
Of course he is. He's got one of the best wide receivers in the league, probably the best tight end in the league, especially since Gronk retired. He's got arguably the best offensive line in the league. I mean, their whole offense is dynamic. And then Sammy Watkins is like their worst pass catcher, and he's
has a
good.
really good
You know?
Philly has a really good offensive line. I don't know if I'd say the Chiefs is the best in the league.
Yeah, that's why Jordan Howard averages like 2.3 yards per rush, because the offensive line is
Hey,
so
you know
goated.
what? They get more yards than the Chiefs, so I don't care.
Bet they don't.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah?
Jordan Howard might even fucking win it for fucking.
Brett's just a fucking homer. He just doesn't care about anything. He doesn't like look at it.
I'll admit that sometimes a kicker makes bad kicks, but that's about it, really.
Sometimes your
Sometimes long snapper.
kicker makes
So-
bad kicks.
Sometimes a long snapper doesn't really make the big snap. It also
Sometimes,
messes with the
even though we're 20th in the league in offense, behind the Cleveland fucking Browns, you fucking BK, behind the Tampa Bay fucking Queers, also behind the Detroit Lions, the Rams, Vikings, Bills, Cardinals, Patriots,
Bye.
Falcons, Texans, Seahawks, 49ers, Jacksonville fucking Jaguars, the Green Bay motherfucking Fudge Packers are ahead of you in offense. The team behind you is the Oakland fucking Raiders. You should be fucking embarrassed.
I mean, the Raiders are actually a pretty good team, so I'll take that.
Brett thought they were the shit before they won the Super Bowl, Nova. This isn't
We
new.
don't appreciate-
He thinks the 76ers are the best team in the East, and they got fucking piped last year.
No, we were the only team to take the Toronto Raptors to 7.
We were the only team to lose to the Raptors in 7 instead of 6. We're the best. You fucking lost,
Yeah,
Brett.
we're the best. I don't care. We are the only team to take the Raptors to 7 games. Therefore, we're the second best team.
He put a picture. This is a true story, chat. This is a true fucking story. Brett put a picture of the starting 5 for the Philadelphia 76ers in the Discord chat. And I was like, Brett, I only know 2 of them. And it was Simmons and Joel. Hold on. So I go, well, Brett, who are those other 2 guys? He's like, well, that's that one guy that we got from somewhere, and that guy, we got him too. He didn't even know their names! He didn't even know that! Then all of a sudden, 5 minutes later, he's got all the answers because he fucking looked it up on the internet. He doesn't fucking know. He doesn't even know. The best starting five in the NBA, can't name two of them.
Bro, fucking the Phillies are gonna win this World Series this year. We all know it.
Did the Celtics play the Raptors?
Well, next
I don't know. I don't know. Brett's a BK. You don't even know. You don't even know.
No, you're just a hater. It's all good.
That's what it is.
Keep hating.
Yeah. Yep.
Hating on greatness.
Hating on greatness. Let's go. They're not BKs, but they're not the fucking best in the league. Celtics lost to the Bucks. I know the Pistons lost to the Bucks for sure.
We're going to the finals. We're gonna pipe the Clippers in the
Going
finals.
for that cute Earl Thomas. I'm selling everything. I'm punting on this promo. This promo's not worth it. But you do you, boo-boo. All I know is that you have to play all the Blitz events once. Okay? You have to play all the Blitz events once because it gives you a first win pack now. You get an extra badge. And that is more worth it than the 50 stamina for the constant Blitz event in the Madden Today page. That's just a fact.
To be honest, I think Jake Elliott's gonna be kicker of the year.
There isn't even an award for kicker of the year. And if there was, Jake Elliott would never fucking win it.
It'd probably just be Justin Tucker every year.
Nope.
Cry Eagles cry? Absolutely. That's what it's going to be later in the season for sure. I'm just going to use the players for grab bags. I mean, that makes sense. Robbie Gould is better than everybody. Isn't Justin Tucker injured, though? Prater hit 5 for 5 last week. We get nothing for that? It's like a goddamn meal at Wendy's. He's fucking sick.
Ooh, a 4.
Nick says the Eagles suck.
Well, Nick sucks.
Rams kicker is best. Doesn't even know his name, but he's the best.
Greg Zerline.
Legatron. They call him.
Greg.
Greg DeLay, yep.
Gostkowski is injured. That's true.
Yeah, I had him on fantasy.
That sucks. Cowboys kicker sucks. They never should have got rid of Dan Bailey. I can never understand why they did that.
Who did he even have as
Brett Maher or whatever, isn't that who it is? Or is he a punter? I don't fucking know. Whatever. I don't even care. Remember when the 49ers had more fans than the Rams at the Rams Stadium? Oh, wait. That was last week. I don't know. Remember when the Steelers had more fans at the Chargers Stadium? Oh, wait. That was last week. And, like, yeah. People don't support BK teams. You know?
Once Ken finished the season, buddy, okay?
Maher hit a 62-yard
finish
field
the
goal, but
season,
misses the
buddy?
easiest chip shots. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen the most
Hey,
feared promo
you know
yet,
what,
Josh.
Connor?
If you're talking about the Madden in the Woods, I'm not impressed at all.
Chargers do have fans. They have Rivers.
Chargers don't have fans, that's why. Right, well, obviously the Rams don't have fans either. Or they would sell more tickets. You know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Ooh, BK East Bay.
Oh, yeah! Kicker is by far the worst position to play. Yeah, you're in like a draw or lose situation. You never win. Like if you make the kick you were supposed to, if you miss the kick, you're like the bastard that gets like shipped off the team. 49ers need to snag Emmanuel Sanders.
What? Emmanuel Sanders, isn't he like old?
Are these not the most feared promos? I thought they were doing 3 small ones instead of 1 big one. Well, from the looks of the calendar, it looks like there's 5, not 4.
I'd rather have one big
Or not
one.
3. It looks like there's 4. There's 4 different colors, and then there's a 5th color for the day of Halloween. What's with the beard? Is that a retirement beard? My beard's weird, and I'm always yelling at the mic. That's what they tell me.
Makes sense.
Jake Elliott got the height of a fucking 4th grader. And Brett over here talk about Russell
Hey,
Wilson,
you know what?
5'11", and apparently can't see over the whole
At
line.
least our quarterback can get on rides at the carnival, buddy. Your quarterback, fucking.
Niners
Yeah,
might
no,
go
let's
after
go.
A.J. Green. That's assuming the Cincinnati Bengals would even be willing to get rid of him.
Imagine wanting to go after a Bengals player.
I don't know. A.J. Green is the only Bengals player I would be going after. Maybe William Jackson's okay.
Well, what about Tyler Eifert?
No, I don't want Tyler Eifert.
It's probably what they got.
Bengals already said they aren't trading him, and he's extremely old. There you go. He's pretty old for an NFL player. He's probably...
I'd rather have Ocho Cinco than AJ Green.
Ochocinco's like 50, Brett.
Still.
But he's like literally, he's like 50.
Yeah, I know. So is Tom Brady.
I don't know. We're not going to know
Tom
anything.
Brady's like 50.
Diggs won't be in Minnesota next year, calling it now. Well, that's probably true.
Yes,
How was the Lions vs. Packers game? Was it a good game by the Lions, or did they get piped? I'm assuming you're trolling and you know what the fucking happened. What is a BK? A BK is a bad kid, somebody that's bad at games.
Like Jerry, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. A GK is the opposite, somebody that's good at games.
Unless you fucking count that Moochie Chinese shit.
Oh, I'm definitely a GK schmupper. There's no doubt about that.
I don't know what schmupper means.
BK is somebody that's bad at games. He didn't know what a BK was. What do you know?
What's a schmupper?
Shmup's a shoot 'em up. Shmup is like Moochie Moochie Pork and Pig Sweet. Any game made by Cave. Death Smiles, Moochie Moochie Pork. Ginga Force isn't made by Cave, but it's also a shmup. 1942.
Any of those BK Asian
All
games?
shmups. It's like a button mashing game, you know. Shmups are an entire genre of games.
Well, that's how I used to be when I used to play Mortal Kombat. I was a button masher. It's pretty good at mashing the buttons.
We need Kyle Long back. Our long snappers are trash. Well, I mean, if you're new, you know, you could be new to the channel and not know what a BK is and not be a BK. I don't know.
Streaming Fortnite today?
No. I don't even think I'm playing Fortnite today. I'm not impressed.
I bet you Riz is playing.
I'm not impressed. It's like, it's okay, but I felt like all day yesterday, all that happened was me getting third-partied. Every time I would, like, take a fight, I'd get shot in the back. Every fucking time. It was, like, constant.
Well, skill-based matchmaking, play solos all stream.
Yeah, that would probably be more fun, but I still...
Bro, I was averaging on the fucking... So, you know, I can play with a controller on mobile and it puts me in console lobbies. I was averaging, like, fucking 6 kills a game. Come on, it's like...
MM doesn't have streamable content. They're missing out on fire content. Yeah, EA's not gonna make me a game changer. EA is missing what makes other games so successful, and they don't get it, and they never will. It's pay to win. Their new thing now is these $30. No, I'm not playing Call of Duty Mobile. I don't play mobile shooter games because I suck at them and stuff on. Their new $30 a month, right? They don't get it. It just shows that they don't get it. Let's say they do 10 of those promos this year. I'm supposed to pay $300 to play a mobile football game. I'm going to pay $60 for Call of Duty, and I'm going to play it all year.
Facts. I actually really liked Black Ops 4 when I had a console.
I like Black Ops 4 too. I paid $50 for it, and I played for hours and hours and hours and hours, and I had a fucking great time. Why would I want to pay $30 a month for a mobile game? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And like, yeah, it's like a dollar value proposition, right? They're like, look, $30 and it'll save you 100 hours of grinding. And it like literally will save you 100 hours of grinding, you know, or 50 hours of grinding, whatever you want to say.
So you get like 10,000 stars
but like,
or whatever, I think.
I mean, so yeah, you'd be better off washing dishes at the restaurant down the street for 8 hours, taking your money, buying that field pass, and not playing Madden all month because you wouldn't have to, you know, and getting all the stuff, right? No, you don't have to pay money. It just makes it easier. Like, I'm gonna get Ray Lewis, free to play. I'm gonna get Ray Lewis. I got 32,000 spooky points or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna get there. I might have to open some grab bag packs at the end of this thing. I don't know yet. But I'm definitely gonna get there. I'll buy my way to Flavortown if I have to. I have 16 million coins. I'm sure I'll be able to afford it. But Yeah, $30 every month. My idea, and I said this last year, was based more on like what Fortnite does, which is pay $10 at the beginning of the year, and it like as you do achievements that are for like a month, right? Like complete X amount of live events, complete X amount of LVL drives, or score this many points in LVL Arena, Overdrive, whatever, right? And you get achievements along the way that give you Madden cash back, and you can renew the Battle Pass, right? Because that's where the idea came from, Fortnite. You can renew that with the Madden cash that you make from the Battle Pass. So some people have an option to be essentially free to play. Well, I ran this by my buddy who's like a legend in the Madden Mobile community. Never spent $1 on Madden Mobile, ever. Totally free to play, always has been, right? And I asked him, would you buy that for $10? And he said, fuck yeah, how could you not? You'd have to. So...
Buy what?
Oh my God, Brett. A $10 Fortnite-style Madden Mobile Battle Pass. Like the equivalent of that, but in Madden terms. So like, you would have achievements to complete, and you would maybe get gems, you would get some Madden cash, like at a certain amount of levels, and then at the end of the month, it like resets, and you can like renew it with Madden cash. You gotta buy it for $10 initially, but then you can renew it with Madden cash from then on. And it gives you Madden cash.
Now logging on Madden.
So if you wanted to stay free after the $10, you could, or you could just renew it with another $10 every month. You know what I mean? I thought he made him smoke a whole carton of cigarettes, Joshua. All right, Brent, thanks for stopping by. I'm pretty sure Hank Hill made Bobby smoke a whole carton of cigarettes, and he throws up all over the place.
Should I go for that Earl Thomas? Your card looks...
And then he's addicted to cigarettes, if I remember the episode correctly.
Whoa.
No, he did, see? I've seen that episode before. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. That there is coffee, and yours is cold. I'd spend money on the game if it was a good game. I don't think it's a bad game. The game itself is okay. I don't watch it anymore, but I did a long time ago. They used to make promos. Everything was more grindable in the past than it is now. If you want to be free to play now, you have to play for hours and hours and hours. At least an hour every day, at least. But probably more average. Like, if you play an hour a day, Monday to Saturday, great. And then you play like 5 hours on Sunday, yeah, you could probably get most of the stuff done. What is this link? Oh, yeah.
Hey. Look what I found. Wow. You wanna spark it?
The fuck was that?
Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was a good time. When I walked to the store, a girl walked past me and farted in me. In you? Like,
Weird flex.
like what is she? Weird flat. Like what, she had like a funnel or something? Oh, on you.
I like
That's
the thumbnail
different.
today. I didn't even realize the thumbnail was...
No way I spend several hours every day to grind for a player that's basically useless in 2 weeks. That's the whole idea. Their value proposition sucks, and it always has. Have you noticed that you leveling up on
I'm gonna get that
MMM no
Earl
longer
Thomas in
gets you
this
stuff
promo.
like in the past? It's true. It doesn't give you any boost. They moved all that shit to the front office now. You don't get any boost to XP or
BK
or stamina or any of that shit for leveling. Oh, you do get the stamina cap goes up 5 for leveling up, and you get stamina for leveling up. That's all you get. You don't get.
Alright, so I just now logged on Madden today for the first time. How do I make Earl Thomas?
It's going to cost you about 2 million coins.
Never mind.
1.5 to 2 million, depending on how you do it.
You have to buy away to flavor text?
I mean, yeah. Yep. The time reward ratio was way better 2+ years ago. I agree 1000%.
I could do
And
it
that's
on
why
my
more
name, but I
people
can't do it on
that's
my
why
phone.
more people played it. And what they didn't realize, what EA doesn't realize is that, you know, the whales are great for the game. Don't get me wrong. The whales are great. The people that are there's people that spend $1,000 on this fucking game. $2,000 on this game every
Yeah, I know.
year. They exist. Like, they're out there. There's not like one of them. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, there was someone in my league who quit fucking now he plays like PUBG, but he used to spend a lot of money on the game. Like, too
People
much
spend a
money.
lot of money on the game, and what they've done is they've catered to the whales and they've shit on free to play players. And what they don't understand is that if the people that are willing to spend a lot of money on the game don't have basically garbage free to play player teams to like beast on, they're gonna quit spending money on the game too because it's not fun anymore. And so it's like Fortnite. In Chapter 2, they added a bunch of bots to the game. And they did that intentionally because people killing people is more fun.
They did?
It makes the game more addictive. It makes it more fun when you're actually dropping kills. Yeah, Brett, the second to last guy you killed in that game was a bot.
Oh my god, that had to be Ninja. Get out of here. That kid was really
Yeah,
good.
do a pet ninja.
That had to, because there's no way it wasn't.
I killed a couple bots the other day and Slurpee Substance, or whatever the fuck the name of that factory is.
Yeah.
I piped these two
Yeah,
kids.
like the
I
power
shit
plant.
you not, bro. Both of them didn't have a gun, and they were staring into the corner of a room and whacking it with their pickaxe. And I shotgunned them in the back of the head. So then I go into Feeds was there. Then I go into the next room, and there's another kid with no gun hacking the corner of the room with his pickaxe, and I shotgunned him in the head. And I'm like, I'm piping.
He's trying to get
I'm like, I'm
the-
piping kids Feeds, and he's like, I've never seen you play like this, Jerry. And I'm like, yeah, they did.
He was probably doing a no gun challenge.
No, they're bots, bro. They're like actually added bots into the game. Look it up. Ever since I joined my new league, I've gotten so many contribution gifts. I've gotten so many coins from them. Maybe like 100K, 200K. Yeah, it was one of the things I noticed. I had an account in a top league. I'm not going to name any names or say anything about how that happened or why that happened, but whatever. I was in there. And there was like one day where it was like 20 fist bumps, 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 and like 10,000 coins. And there was like 30 of them. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, my league's not like that. Like, my league doesn't get any of that shit, you know? There's a couple guys in my league that spend a little bit of money, and it'll be like 5 fist bumps and 1,000 coins, and you get that like, maybe once a month you'll get something like that. This was like crazy. I was like opening all these contribution gifts. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all
This read option in Madden. is
fucking
so bad.
insane, you know? Dude, if they could get their old fan base, the people that used to play Madden Mobile, there used to be millions of people playing Madden Mobile. Now there's
Basically,
100,000, and maybe 5,000 of those people are like legit grinders, like actually play the game. But look at them. Look at the YouTubers. I won't name any names. Noob Kill. Look at him.
Noob Kill plays the game. He's a grinder.
Go to Noob Kill's latest Madden Mobile video, and I bet you he's like a level 19. I made an account in one day that was like a level 12. In a day, he's a level 19. The game came out fucking 2 months ago. Yeah, but at least my toilet's not plugged up feeds. Talk about my door frame shit.
Did the feeds even watch my fucking 10 kill solo dub?
It was like AIDS watching it, to be honest with you, Brett.
What do you mean? That looks
It's
good.
like laggy and glitchy as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I turned on that recorder, my game started lagging really bad for some reason. I don't know why.
For Noob Killed's business. No, I get it. He makes money. I'm not faulting the hustle. I'm just saying he doesn't even play the game. So, like, this is your guy. This is what EA doesn't understand. EA's biggest cheerleader for Madden is two guys that don't play the fucking game. QJB and fucking Noob Kill. Neither of them play the fucking game. So, here's my question.
What's his name? What's his name plays the game? D Hitman. He's like a level. He's like a 84 overall.
Here's my question. Who... Oh, he's level 26. My bad, mobile gamer. I'm level 51. And my boy, I'm not even patting myself on the back. My boy's level 57. And I've seen a bunch of level 60s in them top 10 leagues that are like actually grinding. You know, like actual grinders.
I'm like a level 20.
You're a liar. You're such a liar, Brett. You gotta be.
I'm like a level
You're probably not as high as I am, so you're probably 48 or 47.
I'm like a 22, I'd say. Good, nice.
I bet you're
22.
47.
Overall.
He was like level 30 at the end of the season last year. Yeah, so he's playing it slightly more than he did last year. But all I'm saying is their two biggest cheerleaders for the game don't even play the fucking game. Like, how are you going to find out what's wrong with the game?
Well, to be honest, QJB is more of an NBA mobile player than Madden anyway. QJB's always done like NBA mobile than Madden.
Yeah, yep, that's true. That's true. So who's the Madden Mobile guy?
New Kill. He's pretty good at it. I watch him.
Nick,
videos
you're definitely right. Once the people uninstall, it's almost impossible to make them reinstall. Yeah, you know what the biggest problem that EA's facing right now, and they're not going to admit this, and they're not even acknowledging that this is true, but their biggest problem in the past 2 years has been fucking transparency. They're lying to us. Everybody fucking knows it, and and not only that, but the truth is not forthcoming. So people don't know how the auction house works, right? People still.
Oh, Jeffy Zinos for sure. He made that video.
That was Brody that made that video, but anyway, people don't know how the auction house works. I'm not saying I don't know how the auction house works. I'm saying people in general. And when you take a game that, like, the reason it had, go read the reviews. Read the reviews. You can tell, read 100 reviews, good and bad, of Madden Mobile on the App Store right now. Read them. And you tell me the average age of people reviewing the game. And I'm telling you that if you say a number over 14, you need to go back and reread those reviews. They're 14-year-old people that are playing this fucking game. Okay? 14-year-olds. And they don't understand what the fuck is going on. So it's confusing. How do I upgrade my team? How do I do all this stuff? Well, when they leave, then all these people that are paying the whales, that are paying $1,000 to play this game, or $200 or $300 a month to play Madden Mobile to have the best team possible, then they go play arena mode, tournament drive-based style gameplay. They go play it and they get matched up with bots. You think they're fucking enjoying that? No, they want fucking competition. They don't want to play against bots. They want leaderboards. They want competition. That's what they want. That's what they're paying for. And EA's not even giving it to them. And then they can't even match up with an actual 14-year-old. And even if they did, that 14-year-old's team's going to be like a 74 overall because they can't figure out how to fucking upgrade their team because it's so goddamn complicated. Because the auction house is so fucking complicated. And it's not like the game has so much potential it could be fun, but the strict pay-to-win aspect just makes it unplayable and no fun. I don't disagree with you. The game was great 2-3 years ago. The game was fucking awesome. There was so many fucking people playing it, and you could tell just in the difference in the community. Like, the community was lit. Like, there was people. Everybody's streams were banging. Everybody wanted to be a fucking Madden mobile streamer. There was, like, so many. Custard.
Madden Mobile,
Remember
by the
when
way.
Custard was making videos, bruh? Like, people were making videos. Now, it's like, it's dead. It's a dead community. It is. It just really is. Like every YouTuber, including myself, okay? I don't want you to think I'm talking shit about whoever. I'm talking about the entire community. You got CHF that's not making videos as consistently as he used to because the game's not that good. And he's going to tell you it's better than last year, and that's true. It is. But he's not making videos. He's probably spending more time working on his real life job because
Speaking of
That's
CHF,
something.
I scrolled on my SARM and CHF dropped a video 18 minutes ago.
Slay used to make like every day, every other day content. He hasn't done that in years now. And it's all these are my friends. I'm not talking shit about anybody. Brody streamed for like the first month of the game, hasn't streamed in a month. Jeffy Jai,
Well,
has Jeffy
yeah,
Jai put out any
so-
content in a month?
Jeffy,
I don't know if he has or not. I'm not talking shit about any of these people. I'm just saying that the game is dry. There's not streamable content. I used to stream for 4 to 6 to 9 hours every fucking day for a year.
I used to stream.
I streamed Madden every day for hours. Just spent all my time in the auction house the entire time. I spent my time in the auction house the whole time. You can't do that anymore. Nobody can do that anymore. Arena mode is so bad on the rewards, and OD is still the only way to get proper free player packs. Hey, I've said this a month ago, and you're absolutely right, Panda. Look, how am I supposed to get fucking whistles? They said you won't have to play Overdrive. We're gonna have it in the game, but it'll be a separate game mode. Well, I just want to play LVL drives and events.
Well,
How do I get whistles,
you also
Brett?
can get Coach Whistle Master Series.
You get like 300 fucking whistles. What do you mean?
They all add up.
Master Series.
They all
Get
add
like
up.
3. No, they don't. When you need 15,000 whistles to upgrade your coach,
I got a good amount of Coach Whistles.
cause you got top 100 and fucking Overdrive, Brett.
And I have like 700,000 captain patches.
I love this game, but now she gained 50 pounds, and I want to leave her.
Yeah, I took this overdrive.
You played 11 games and only 29 kills. Wow. I've played 4 games, 32 kills.
Well,
Yeah, Brett was the host. Skill-based matchmaking. You played bots.
Oh, get out of here. We're playing pro. I swear I seen Nick Merckx in the kill feed. I piped him.
I want to leave her. This is Nick. It's so funny. It's so true. It's so true. She might have gained more than 50 pounds. Last year, that bitch gained like 150. Now she started going to the gym, and now she's down to only like up 50 pounds.
Wait, so if
But
you're
it's
playing
like,
with somebody and they're the
it's like
host,
too little, too
it
late.
gets based off of them.
yes. I think so. I find that when Rivers is the host and we play better kids than when I'm the host and we play. I don't know if that's true.
Well, he also plays the game all day, every day, and he's still bad at it.
Yeah, he's bad. No doubt. He's pretty much a bot.
Terrible. Well, yeah. If I put as much time into Fortnite as I do Madden, I'd probably be better than him.
EA's pretty consistently rated one of the worst companies.
Yeah, he's really good.
They're not. They're just not. They're not good. I said it last year. I gave them the pathway to victory. I told EA how they could make more money, and they don't want to listen. And you know what? It's one of those things that it's like somebody said in the chat earlier that like so many people have. It's really easy to uninstall. It's really difficult to reinstall. It's hard to make that decision. And I'll tell you what. Last year when I started streaming Madden again, somewhere around April. It was somewhere around April that I started streaming Madden again. I got like 15, 20 people to reinstall the game. And yeah,
Well, I mean, Feeds is like a pretty good at uninstalling and reinstalling.
search Madden mobile videos uploaded today. The content is so sad. People playing season games on iPhone 3GS.
Yes, Feeds uninstalled.
Fuck them, good ideas. We do Overdrive. Yeah, and how they sold that was a problem too. When they did Overdrive, they're like, live P2P. Like, doesn't NBA Live Mobile have live, like, player PvP?
Before the new season dropped yesterday. Before the season ended, they did, but they're gonna re-implement it soon. But yeah, they did have it. It was actually really fun. I enjoyed it.
But they did have it.
It's actually like, yeah.
But Madden Mobile, no.
That they actually had multiple tournaments for PvP, premium, basic,
And then Madden's got nothing. This is what they do. They give you Overdrive, which is bullshit. Jerry, you use beard products? No.
I've seen you play Overdrive. You're pretty good.
No. I'm average at best. Maybe barely above average. I mean, I piped fucking Hoodlum.
Kind of played out of your mind.
I piped Hoodlum.
You also said your corners were holding his receivers. So.
My DBs, your DBs were holding my receivers. I'm not putting olive oil in my fucking beard, Feeds. What?
Yeah, I think that might work. I heard something.
Olive oil in my fucking beard? What am I, a fucking vinaigrette?
Whoa,
the Hoodlum game. That was some classic. That was definitely like a classic Madden Mobile moment because I don't even say that I'm good at Overdrive. I hate playing Overdrive mode. And he got the
he's like, oh, I'm so good. He's like a fucking.
He got
embarrassed. He was like 90 overall, like 2,000.
He got embarrassed. The only mode that is better than Overdrive mode is the season mode. You know what the biggest problem with Madden? Brett knows. I think Brett's probably the only one here that actually knows the truth. The biggest problem with Madden Mobile.
Hold on,
I'm gonna let Brett guess. I think he's probably gonna be right though. I think he knows.
Me? Yeah, I guess. It's because you can't initiate trades in
See?
season mode.
If you could initiate trades in season mode, that would make the game better for sure.
Fact.
Could you imagine having a season mode not being able to initiate trades? What are they thinking?
I cried when.
I played the season for Field of Fear. I played the season because it's like an 88 for 4,000 gems. Like, how do you not play it, right? You have to do it. Plus, you get like, like 4,000 spooky points or whatever.
Yeah, I stopped. I haven't done it yet. I spent the gems, but I haven't done it yet.
So, I did it. But yeah, you haven't even done it, bro. Nobody wants to do that. The competitive people don't want to do that. You know, the 12-year-olds want to do that. But they just haven't figured it out yet, man. They don't know. They could have such a successful game, and they don't have a successful game. One, because they're greedy. To be honest with you, when China was running fucking rampant and the auction house was normal 2 years ago, the game was more profitable. They were making more money while China was stealing from them than they're making now that China's still stealing from them. And they just have a tenth of the players. I played 8 games on the last day of kickoff. I was bored out of my mind. I got it over with. I played 4 games a day until I finished it. I did it in 3 days, and then I said, never played another season mode game. Fucking hate it. Well, until the ultimate feast of Turkey month or whatever the fuck they're gonna call it.
I'll be really disappointed if Ultimate Freeze is trash.
Bro, it's gonna be a month. It's gonna be a month-long $30 promo with 2 $4,000 Sarpses. One's a Master Series. One's a fucking seed. This is what they're doing all year, bro. This is what they're doing. Okay, so November is gonna be Feast. November is going to be Feast. They'll have special events on Thanksgiving Day. It'll be 3 mini promos. They'll have 1 week, the first week of November, that won't have any promos. It'll just be the new Feast players or whatever. Then Freeze will be the same thing. It'll be 1 month, $30. It'll end on New Year's Day. New Year's Day will have its own special promo. Christmas Day will have its own special promo. And it'll be 3 mini promos with no promo in the first week of December. This is what they're doing. This is what they're going to do. And then it'll be the playoffs.
If Ultimate Freeze is if Ultimate Freeze is trash, I'm just gonna half-ass it like I did last
Now, I'm not sure what they're going to do
half-assed Ultimate Freeze last
in
year.
February, March, April. I mean, one of them will be Easter. I assume April. I don't know when. Sometimes Easter falls at the end of March, so I'm not really sure. They'll have that, and then obviously they'll have SummerSlam. You know, they'll be doing that kind of shit. But what they're going to do in February, I don't know. They're going to have a Valentine's month. Like, I don't know.
Oh, it's Valentine's Day promo. Pay to
Brock
watch.
Osweiler retired, ripped to a goat.
Facts.
Big facts. But yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. Just play.
If we didn't have Carson Wentz, I would definitely love Brock Osweiler as a quarterback. Sticky 31. He is. I'm gonna catch you later, Jerry. I'm gonna go watch some Nicky 30.
Thank God. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You're giving me a headache.
Alright, before I go, Miles Sanders winning Rookie of the Year. Sixers are winning the finals. Peace.
I'm a legend in the toilet auger community. Does that mean you got it? It's because you're taking them big fucking turbo protein dumps. We need a Brock Osweiler career tribute card. That would bring so many people back to the game. Feb until the end is when the auction houses pop, and you know it, Jerry. That's when I found out about your channel. Yeah, I mean, no, you're right, but I'm just saying I don't know what they're with these month-long promo things that they're doing right now. I don't know what they're gonna do in February. What do you do? Winter, like some sort of like winter themed promo or something? I don't know. I mean, that's usually what Ultimate Freeze is, and then obviously they're gonna do the playoffs and the Super Bowl. You know, is all gonna be draft, but that's not until like April. So Easter draft, we'll get those. That'll be like a month, the draft. The combine and the draft will all be into one, right? And this is what they're going to do. They're going to sell $10, $30 promos. They're going to try to get $300 off of everybody. Now, it's not going to work. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and it's making money. So you just grind the first 4 days of the promo and sell everything. I made so much fucking money. I made 7 million coins in 3 days off of this promo that's going on right now the first 3 days. Just selling everything for way too much. People were paying $11K for gold ones. That they became greedy and everything is about money. That's when you knew? It's always been all about the money, bro. All they care about is money. The reason that they got gems... Stamina came back because stamina should be in the game. Like, that's how the game should work. The game should work with stamina. Blitz was bullshit. Blitz tokens sucked. All they did with Blitz tokens was they made it so that you could get Blitz tokens in several different ways, buying them in different ways. There was different things you could buy that had Blitz tokens. And then they would make it like the Madden, what the fuck was it called? Metal Master. Remember Metal Master last year? You would have had to play like thousands of those chains to like complete that promo. Now, I got Lawrence Taylor, Campus Heroes, Lawrence Taylor. Oh, I forgot about that. That'll probably be one too. Gems were added so free-to-play players can open packs without coins. Gems are in the game to benefit grinders. So so free-to-play players not just open packs, but have some possibility of completing the game. But you have to do a lot to get those gems. You know, if you want 8,000 gems every month, that's 2,000 gems a week you have to make. How are you going to make 2,000 gems a week? Well, I'll tell you how. You're going to play arena mode. You're going to have to play a little bit of overdrive. You're going to have to complete a lot of daily goals. You have to grind. So if you want to play the game casually, like a couple hours a week, you're not going to have enough gems to get promo players. So the only way you're going to be able to do it is spending money. Gems were probably in some bastardized way for YouTubers as a way you could do pack rips. You know, so Webtie could continue to make his clickbait content. because he could open a gem bundle of some sort, you know. So I think that was probably part of it. And I don't think it was bad. I think that at the end of the day, they want to get people addicted to Madden Cash. Remember 2 years ago, not Overdrive, the year before, you had those daily items, and there was that Madden Cash daily item that you didn't get it daily. You got it like every 5 days or something. You could get
The
Wheel of Madden Cash. Thank you. Who is that? Is that West?
It's Nickel.
Oh, Jerry Nicklin. They had the Wheel of Madden Cash, right?
Gary.
Well, then the problem is people like me, because I'm a legend in the game, and my boy, who will remain unnamed, but he's also free to play. I have 4,000 Madden Cash. I started my account June of that year. I got 4,000 Madden Cash in a month and a half. My boy has 30,000 Madden Cash. Never spent $1 on the game. He spent $10K on an Aaron Donald to max out his team 2 years ago. He spent $10K Madden Cash to get like a rare card that he needed to have the best team he could have at the end of the year. But other than that, like, he's never spending that Madden Cash. So they're like, well, wait a minute. We can't give out all this Madden Cash because Madden Cash carries over. So Gems is a way that they can give out Madden Cash that doesn't carry over. Your Gems aren't coming next year. You got to spend your Gems. So I think that was kind of the point. This was a way for them to give you Madden Cash to show you what you can buy with premium currency, but force you to spend it this year and not give you the option to save it until next year. That's just my hypothesis of where the idea came from. I didn't talk to anybody at EA about that. I'm just kind of guessing. What's up, Gav? But they don't want to keep giving out free Madden Cash because people like me just won't spend it. I'll spend it when it's worth it. Well, let's be honest with everybody here. How often is Madden Cash worth it? What can you get in the store? All right, give me 20 seconds. I got
There is one thing that is.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Ooh, 300,000. All right, let's look at the store. I had to get some coffee. Oh, nobody even said anything. What's up, Nicklin? All right, let's take a gander in the store.
I think I'm gonna mix myself. Some
All right, so you can get 8 badges, which equates to 2 75 and up promo players. That's about 60,000 coins. And 370 plus players, which is probably closer to 10,000 coins. So 67. You can get about 75,000 coins for $5. $75,000 coins for $5? Or I could just go play this event 3 times and sell the contents for fucking, like, by that math, my account's worth 12 grand. For $75. Okay, that's 7,500 Madden Cash. You could get a D Ford 2 Garbo, are they automatically FOF? They are. Bro, you gotta turn my stream down. You could get a D Ford and 180 plus Field of Fear player. 1070 plus cards, which is like literally 20,000 coins. And 575 plus, that's about 150,000 coins. So 150,000 coins plus 20,000 coins. 150 is like 300. You could get 1 million coins basically for $75. That's what you can get for $75. You could basically get 1 million coins worth of stuff. Their value proposition has never been good. You can buy a pro pack for $1.50. Could you imagine? Could you imagine paying $1.50 for a pro pack, ripping it open, and it's got 7 silver players in it? They're worth like 300 coins a piece. Like, can you imagine? Who's doing that? Who would do that? How many pro packs do you think they've sold this year?
Pro packs are retarded.
I can't imagine that they've sold a lot of pro packs for Madden Cash this year. I'm goated. I got 16.9 million coins.
Let's go.
I'm goated.
I got 400K.
85 overall, 1943 power. I upgraded a few positions, so my power's a little bit low right now. But, goated. I could literally make 75-day making and selling new accounts if EA gave us that rate. That's a good second job. 75 a day making and selling new accounts. How? What do you mean? How do you make and sell account? You can sell Madden accounts? Who buys Madden accounts? Nicklin, do people buy Madden accounts?
Nope.
They don't?
I bet you for an 85 overall account with like your coin count, you could probably get like $75.
I could sell my account for $75 is what you're telling me?
Yeah.
What a ripoff. I'd buy a Madden account and sell it for money. How much do you get for them?
Past 2 years selling Madden accounts, there's a lot more money than it is this year. Because nobody wants to play the game anymore. Ooh, you gotta be very often.
Wait, $80? How is this for sale? This can't be for sale. It's from last year. Imagine a spread account with elite players for $80. No, I gotta look at like recent, anytime, past week. How are people selling Madden Overdrive accounts? I'm so confused. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh, PC. That's a PC account. Why are people selling Madden Overdrive accounts? I'm so confused. Can I sell my Overdrive account? One view per hour? I'm so confused.
Like the stream.
Nobody likes my streams, bro. I don't ask them to. But they don't anyway. I bought Slay's ebook when it first came out. Total waste of money. It was like $30. It was a hypothetical. If EA bought a count for the same rate they sold Madden cash packs for. Oh! I completely misunderstood what you're saying. Now I'm picking up what you're laying down. Yeah, that'd be worth it. I could sell my account back to him for like 10 grand. Because 16 million coins, I mean, what's that worth alone, you know? Let alone all my 86s and shit. Come on. Goated. My team's goated. What a joke. What a joke. I'd rather have 16.9 million coins than 6.9 million coins. Come on. Or I'd do a 10 million coin shopping spree. I'd rather have 169 million coins. Could you imagine? Or just 69 million coins. You got 69 million coins, Jerry Nicklin?
No. I told you I'm a 400K.
No. No. Yeah, I saw that 6 million coin shopping spree. It's I don't know, I think what's his name's giving out an account tonight. You all should fucking put your hat in that mix. It put your hand, I don't know what the fuck, you know what I'm trying to say. You should get in on that. That fucking Mayhem's giving away like a 87 overall West Coast account with 10 million coins and a kid in front office.
Did he even give that away?
No, he's doing it today, I think. But you got to follow him on Instagram, subscribe to him on YouTube, leave a comment on one of his Instagram posts. It says, like, leave a comment on this Instagram post for a chance to win. But I would highly recommend fucking winning that. Yeah, why the fuck wouldn't you? All you got to do is like and sub and then go to his stream tonight and fucking be like, I want to win your account, bruh. I put my name in the hat. I was like, I like accounts. Fuck, you know, I don't understand why you wouldn't. Like, 87 overall account with like, kid, his account's better than mine. He's giving an account away that's better than mine. I worked all year on this account. I mean,
Through your virtual.
I halfway worked on this account, but still, like, fucking goated. Oh yeah, virtual hats. Let's go. It's too bad I didn't invest in those, bro. They ended up being worth so much fucking money. Those ended up, I would have made so much money, bro. If I would have bought, like, just as a joke, bought like 1,000 virtual hats when they were like 5K a piece or whatever. And like everybody was just giving them away. And then all of a sudden they were worth Blitz tokens. And like, I would have made so much fucking money. Or not Blitz tokens, they were worth, Boss tokens, right. Boss tokens. Prince Albert crowns. Could you imagine, though, if I had, like, people would have looked at it and would have been like, oh my god, Jerry's a fucking genius. How did he know? I don't know. I just bought 1,000 virtual hats. I don't know. All of a sudden, they were selling for like 60K a piece, bro. You would have turned 10 million into 100 million. Oh, man. Any fish today, Jerry? No, I haven't played. I got to make a $53 haircut appointment. $53 haircut? 16. Ooh, $53 haircut. Who the fuck gets $53 haircuts, bro? 16 months. Why the fuck would you pay $53 for fucking haircut?
Mine are $15.
Who does that? Fucking headset's all like fucking sideways and fucked up. That's why you look like Jerry Nicklin.
That's why I look like Sing One or Clown or whatever.
He said I look like you because my $16 haircut.
Oh.
I've had more pussy than you've had hot dinners, Feeds. Just saying, you know. I can't imagine paying $50 for a fucking haircut. You're out of your mind. I know a kid that cuts his own hair. I don't know how he does it. It's amazing to me.
He's saying I look like a clown or something. I don't know.
Oh, I get it. He's talking to Jerry Nicklin. Don't be jelly feeds.
He's just jealous of the Jew for it.
If I'm getting a $53 haircut, I better be getting a blowjob with it. That's all I got to say about that. I mean,
You didn't have the hair to get a $50 haircut.
I did. I just got it cut like 2 days ago.
Oh yeah. The Jerry Afro.
Yeah, you seen the Jerry Afro? Come on. I had a Jerfro. Look, I thought it was a wig. It's not a wig. I'm making Swedish meatballs. You're jealous. I want to see them. Is Larry Fitz a top 5 wide receiver all time? It's kind of hard to debate. It'd be pretty hard to. I'd really like to hear the other side of that argument that he's not. You know what I mean? I'd love.
There's a lot of arguments for Tom.
I'd love to hear somebody come in here and tell me about how Larry Fitz isn't a top 5 wide receiver all time and where they have him ranked if it's not top 5. But yeah, he's, my opinion, yeah, definitely top 5. I mean, you got what you got? You got Randy Moss, you got Jerry Rice, right? What do you got? I saw Larry Fitz. This is a true story. I'll find the video. I saw Larry Fitz catching salmon with one hand. Salmon. This is a true story. I couldn't make that up. Well, I could, but I'm not making it up. Because they were like, you're really good at catching stuff. We wanted to know if you could catch this stuff. And they like throw random shit at him and he catches it all. Is this it?
Greatest.
Alright, I gotta turn the sound off because it's AIDS. Where is this fucking video of him catching the goddamn fish? This is it, too. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Display, capture. Oh, I gotta move this down like this. It's gonna be AIDS for a second, but I'm gonna fix it. Alright, get rid of that. So it's like slightly less AIDS. Pull the chat up so that I can see what you guys are saying about how you feel about how Jerry Fitzgerald catching all this stuff. Alright, watch this. You're gonna miss this.
I'll catch anything. Like a turkey.
Oh yeah? Look. One-handed turkey catch. He's goated.
And a giant steelhead.
Look, a salmon. Look, he's fucking goated. One-handed. Goated.
Apparently, he can catch anything.
He's goated. He's fucking goated.
Next time you see football highlights on TV,
Fish.
He's fucking goated.
look for Larry.
Catching a football's easy compared to a slimy ass salmon.
Day.
He's goated. He's fucking goated. I have no idea why I remember watching. That was from years ago. I don't know why. I was in an airport and I saw that. Tell me he's a... Show me the evidence. Show me any otherwise. Show me Jerry Rice doing that. I never seen Jerry Rice one-handed catch a fucking whole salmon. You ever seen him? I don't know if sports science is still a thing. Oh yeah, we got the white mamba in the background, brother. No, the goat, bro. He's the goat. He's goated. Tell Jerry Nicklin chem pipe very soon. I don't know what that means. I've never seen Fitz drop a pass. I'm sure I have seen him drop a pass, but it was probably a bad throw. Is he better than guys at Pipe Place Market? I don't know. It's probably in my little laundry hamper or something.
Feeds 80-year-old chemistry.
Dude, top 3 is tough, bro. Top 3 is tough, man. Because it's hard to not have Jerry Rice up top. And if you weren't going to have Jerry Rice up top, there's only 2 other names I think that you could put up top. And one of them is going to make me sound like a huge homer. So I think that there's a lot of arguments you could make between Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald. I think there's a lot of arguments you could make between those players. And I promise you there's another name that you could throw in that hat that I'm not even thinking of. So I'm thinking that's top 5. They're all top 5 material. It's hard to not have Jerry Rice in first, though. So top 3, I don't know. Is he better than Calvin Johnson? I don't know, man. My opinion, no.
Herschel Walker's a running back.
Julio's great wide receiver. Okay, I'm not taking anything away from Julio. He's not there yet. He's just not there yet.
Jerry Fitzgerald is definitely.
It's not to say he can't get there. It's saying that I don't think he's there yet. Is he on his way? That's debatable. Let's look up all-time receiving stats real quick, and I'll see what they say. Jerry Rice, Larry Fitz, Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, Isaac Bruce, Tony Gonzalez, who was a tight end, Tim Brown. These are all people on the list. Those are the people on the list. So, I don't know, hard to say.
No. I don't think Antonio Clown was up there in the first place.
And you got other guys too, like Chris Carter. So what's Larry Fitz, number 2 all-time in yards? But he played 4 less seasons than Jerry Rice. He played he played 1 more season than Terrell Owens. So
Jerry Clinton Dix is the safety.
So it looks like Terrell Owens and Randy Moss both played 14 seasons. Larry Fitz is on season number 15, and he's barely ahead of them in yards. So they put up very similar numbers. They're all very similar. What about Jerry Clinton Dix?
What about
According to Bleacher Report, Calvin is 10th. Like I said, I realize that I have a biased attitude. But he only played 9 seasons. You know what I mean? Calvin only played 9 seasons. So I think when you take into account that he only played 9 seasons, Larry Fitz has played 16 seasons. I think Larry's top 5 for sure. I said that. I started this whole thing with saying that, yes, I think he's top 5. It'd be pretty hard to not have him in there. Because you're not going to have Isaac Bruce in there, right? Maybe Terrell Owens might be that 5th guy, but Jerry Rice, Randy Moss. Like I said, I realize that I'm a bit biased. I realize I'm a bit biased to have Calvin Johnson in the top 5. But I did watch him play every game, so that might be part of where my bias came from. And as far as yards per year, he put up more. Rice, Fitz, Moss. I'm gonna put Moss ahead of Fitz. Dick Trickle's a race car driver, feeds. I'm gonna put Moss ahead of Fitz, but it's more based on winning and not based on skills, results. But it's hard to debate. Like there's no debate for me. You want Rice Fitzmoss? Good. I'm okay with that. Total BK in NASCAR, Dick Trickle. Yeah, what a name. Yeah. Okay, so top. What about the top 3 worst names of all time? So like Dick Buttkiss is on the list, right?
Haha, Clinton Dix.
Dick Trickle is definitely on the list. Who's that third guy?
William Gay.
Nah. Adrian Peterson in the top 5, 100%. How do you not have Adrian Peterson? Rusty Kuntz, baseball player. Yeah, there you go. Rusty Kuntz.
All right, Jerry, I'll be back in 6 to 9.
Yes. I'm positive it's Kuntz, but whatever. It's Kuntz. Frank Gore is a tougher one. Frank Gore is more difficult. Better running back, Walter Payton or Barry Sanders. I mean, come on, you know what I'm going to say, bro. But I don't know. I could see the argument for both. I just think that Barry Sanders is the best running back of all time by a lot. And again, I recognize that that's biased. But there's something about the things that Barry did, and the fact that Barry did it without help. I think that's the thing that puts him over the top. If Barry Sanders, if Emmitt Smith got traded for Barry Sanders in the late 80s, Barry Sanders would have put up a 2,500-yard season and we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Because the fact of the matter is, every time Barry Sanders got a hole and all he had to do was beat a linebacker one-on-one in open field, he beat the linebacker every time one-on-one in open field. That's what he did. That's what made him great. He had a shitty O-line his entire career. The Lions sucked. The Lions couldn't pass the ball. Half the time, he had to run backwards for like 10 yards to gain 10 yards. He would run 80 yards on the field, like, to gain 10 yards because our offensive line was so bad. So to me, I think that if you put Walter Payton on the Detroit Lions, like prime for prime, you put him on the Detroit Lions in place of Barry Sanders, he doesn't do what Barry Sanders did. And if you put Barry Sanders on that Chicago Bears team that Walter Payton was on, he does more than Walter Payton did. I could be wrong. Again, I realize I'm biased, and that might just be home cooking, but that's my opinion. I know I'm not the only one that shares that opinion either. But I do know for sure that had somebody, for whatever reason, made that trade, Barry Sanders for Emmitt Smith in the late 80s, Barry Sanders would have put 2,500 yards up on that early 90s Dallas Cowboys team. There's no question about it. Barry Sanders was go. And if you ask Emmitt Smith will tell you Barry Sanders is the go. So, he's another guy in that list. And he says Barry was unbelievable. Because he was fucking unbelievable. I mean, he juked the same guy. He juked some Patriots defensive back like 4 times on one play. Whoop, 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 whoop. Gone. Just sick. His thighs were as big around as my waist. And that's saying something because I'm a fat fuck. Who's the worst running back in NFL history? Rashad Mendenhall. I don't know. He was pretty bad, though. He fumbled a lot. If you can't succeed as a running back on the Pittsburgh Steelers in the last 10 years, you suck. Because you're set up for success, brother. Maybe this year, not so much, but the past, 10, 15 years, with the exception of this year, you were set up for success. What was that fucking guy's name? Was it Willie Parker or something? He used to fucking do. Anybody could do it. Mendenhall, when he didn't fumble the ball, it was great. Best and worst NFL player of all time, Brock Lesnar, no question. Trying to elbow drop the quarterback off the top rope and shit. Nah, bro. I mean, worst NFL player of all time's tough. Because you don't know him. Sanders ran for 2K yards in one season. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And he did that with a subpar offensive line. And if he had played on the Dallas Cowboys team that same year in like, I think that was 93 or 92. That was 92 or 93. If he had played on that Dallas Cowboy, he would have had 2,500 yards. There's just no doubt about it. Because he did it himself. A lot of the time, he did it himself. You can watch the highlight videos. Watch the blocks. There's no blocks. Any other running back would have got a 3-yard gain, and he gets a 69-yard gain because he literally jukes 6 to 9 guys out on a play. It was retarded. There was something, his field, his vision, his like ball carrier vision, and like the moves, and like his lateral movement. He was gross. Will there ever be another 2K season running back? Absolutely. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Somebody will have a better season. Somebody will put up more yards in a year as a running back, rushing yards, than Barry Sanders did. Absolute 100% fact. 100%. Absolutely. I don't know when it'll happen, but it absolutely will happen. Who's that, Pee-Pee? That was an awkward silence, but okay. Saquon could do it. No, Kerryon Johnson ain't doing it. No, I ain't that much of a homer, brother. Saquon could do it, but the Giants' offensive line is so bad that he won't anytime soon unless they address a lot of those problems. It's hard to say because I didn't watch Dickerson. Jerry Mack's not on until 8, bro. He's on in 2.5 hours. But yeah, I'm watching it. Miles Sanders will do it. Doubtful. Maybe. I don't know if he'll get the chance to. He fumbles too much. I don't know if any team will trust him to give him the ball that much because he fumbles so much. He might be like kind of a one and done, so I wouldn't put too much faith in Miles Sanders putting up 2,000 yards in a season. Rushing yards, not all-purpose yards, not scrimmage yards. Rushing yards. It's different. But yeah, for me, Dickerson's tough because that was like before my time. I didn't really get to watch him. I didn't get to watch Walter Payton a lot either. But the highlights that I have watched of Walter Payton, I just said the same thing that I was just thinking. Like, what would Barry Sanders have done with holes that size? You know.
Do you think Dalvin Cook has potential to become great?
Yeah, if he can stay healthy. When do you think you'll die of lung cancer? Probably about 20 years, Caleb. It's not a very nice thing to say, though, but probably about 20 years.
That was Dalvin Cook's problem at Florida State. He's injured half
Beard
the season.
wash, beard control, and oil. I just use shampoo, and I only wash my beard once a week.
Are you washing your beard every day?
I just said I wash my beard once a week, and you respond with, "Are you washing your beard every day?"
I'm lagging on my
okay.
tips.
Well, that's a fair excuse then. You fucking smoking Jerry News down there, fucking nickel and dale. If you put last year Gurley behind last year's Steelers O-line, that'd be insane. There's a lot of running backs that if you could have put behind last year or 2 years ago Steelers offensive line that would have put up 2,000 yards. There's plenty of guys that you could do that with. You could say the same thing about not the Dallas Cowboys offensive line this year, but the offensive line from 2-3 years ago when DeMarco Murray put up insane numbers. If you put a better running back, if you put, even like Le'Veon Bell, if you put Le'Veon Bell behind that Cowboys line from 4 years ago, he would have had 2,000 yards. Derrick Henry could do it. I don't think so. Maybe. Do you think the Packs can get Super Bowl this season? Yeah, if they keep getting home cooking, they can. Absolutely. When it's hard enough to play against 11 Packers, but when you got to play against 11 Packers and 3 referees at the same time, it's even more tough. So yeah, they could get to the Super Bowl if the refs keep having their back. Steelers have a great line. They made LeGarrette Blount and D'Angelo Williams look like goats. Yeah. Uh-huh. Absolutely. I said this when Le'Veon Bell was on the Steelers. I said, like, look, Le'Veon Bell is good in his situation, but you put Le'Veon Bell on a team with a shitty offensive line, he ain't going to be doing that no more. And this is what we're watching now, right? We're watching Le'Veon Bell have 20 carries for less than 60 yards almost every week. And you're seeing that because they don't have an offensive line. If Le'Veon Bell gets through the hole and he just has to beat a linebacker 1v1 me, he beats that linebacker often with spin moves, with stiff arms. He's got good ball carrier vision, a la Barry Sanders. Like, he has all that stuff. You put a guy like Saquon on that team, you know, he could get 2,000 yards for sure. I just don't think the Giants' offensive line can support that currently. So if they invest in offensive line, which would be really smart for them, you know, Saquon, he could do it. He's got skills. That boy's got sick acceleration, sick speed, sick. I think that at that level, your overall speed isn't anywhere near as important as your, you know, like 3-cone drill speed. Like, how fast can you stop and start? And that's what Saquon does really good. He'd be running one way.
Saquon?
Oh, yeah. He'd be running one way, 150 miles an hour, stop on a dime, turn the other way, and he's already going 100 miles an hour. It's not a lot of running backs could do that. In history, not a lot of running backs could do that. Sup, PP? You know this is live on the internet, right?
You're streaming?
Imagine not having the post notifications on.
2 hours.
Could you imagine?
That's social suicide.
Could you imagine not having post notifications on?
I told you before, that's social suicide.
Wow. PP's the most active.
Couldn't be me.
What are you streaming?
Just me talking.
Talking about stuff.
Yeah. You want to hear a rant?
Yes.
I got a bag of chips.
Okay.
It was $1, and I only had a 10. So she gave me back nine nines. I meant 9 ones. And I got pissed off. Got impressed.
Why? Because she didn't give you a 5 and 4 ones?
Yeah. The frick
Rich
is-
white people.
What do you mean? Like, you don't like ones?
No, because